wo nim de esi nkonwa ebobo niam ho na wotwe anana ye esi nkonwa dia ne ye beka ho asem ye bisa ye ho se Standard Chartered Bank the assembly to Jana or Chimu, assembly no more can. Almost say Ghana economy no, a camia say investors lose confidence or Ghana economy no. Ye be say I must say I am partner. It's say the Bruni can say public sector expenditure no, and I say Sika ye say a buy near Mahono, yados dodo, and you nipa esese omudu omusika be hye oman no munum economy no na efa ne ntoma pafra no obi a paapa obi asuro se odi sika be hye ye be bisa ye ho se 90 oman a yetimu a ye se ye best investment destination atobre bi se omudu omusika be ba be hye ana se foreign direct investment no omo apaba na ye be hwe na yaka ho asem na wotwe mu no krata de sasemu ebe adwa so the chronicle and the chronicle e de sa asem ne bae ebio ye kan bibi economy no yes say ebi no so say omompani ne di kan o se bosia ne de ye bekoso abosa if you say abanbo bosia o de ye ne mapa e ma oma no e fa de ntoma pefra Minister of Finance Mr. Set Tepe also the abetu dwa say oma no ye nyina yi na ensese yekoso na ye bobisia said your mampani kan no o ka sa pe na Minister of Information eso na no sa de ba ka sa o ka no kredodo ye bebi sa ye ho say enti o man ya ye wo mu sebe tafrache atro ene edi bu o man na ana say omo a ye di o man ya hye o mu nsa say o mu fa ye nkoke na asase so no no kra no mo ka kire na said ye nim no bo mo chichi fi so ase be ka kire so dan chemu ewa ye nyina chi obi a oye sika so amanfo ankasa e na abeka se o man ye nyina yi e na Minister of Information e so okasa dodo o ka no kra dodo ye bebi sa ye ho say no kra e na edi bu o man ya na ebiom encheye e na adwumakuo bi America adwumakuo bi a ye friend Balkan Energy e de assembly e court International Court of Arbitration e ma okodi bem e ma ye share Ghana say Ghana buy enkotua $12 million emfama Balkan Energy esa say contract bi a omdo omonsa hye mu mribi no aban abuso judgment debt is one sem na akofa bay when na ekofa the sole commissioner your friend no Justice Yawapel say kamia ye say Attorney General's Department no a lawyer for a do omo koko jina court mo omo ko defend the abai cases no kamia say ya na etosini kakra if it's consistently and then PNP no say Attorney General the nkrofo ko jina court say omo ko defend abai a ubeka no na tiagu say case na ye new say so nipa ne ye do omo ko jina ho so omo ko defend Ghana no na omo ye omo ho sa ye ntumi hu na yebekom ne yebisebisa ensam eka ho na asam a edama koma so a pese ne yehwe ne se o man Ghana yetimu sebita frache atro ene edi bu o man na otwe se na etwa mu no meka ho asam ye frem krofo a omunim de e wo constitution ho ene o mu kasae ama o mu so kire o mu abe mu amunya akwanhwe na otwe etwa mu no obi aya wa de siye na se o man no ejija yan kan kire yen se bibi koso wo man na se nye a ensese Ghana fo hu na Ghana 40 na Ghana fo nyina keka o mu tiri no mo adwene bom e ma yetimi eye bibi a yebetimi akoye de mu ana e ba ne sen e na obi a ye de sikasem ene ntotoye ahye de nsa eye Minister of Finance e ka asem a na Minister of Information abejira ho kasa e kire ne se o ka no kure dodo e ba ne sei e na ono hwesika sam so e se o man no ba bia e wono e hu hia se e bebo bisia biem na o man pani ankasa odi se bisia ne de ye bebo pa kamia ye se obi be se usunu na me ye ne mo o man yi ye sika sam ye ntoto ye sei na akwa koduru e na otwe ye mu e na Governor of Bank of Ghana Dr. Wampa esa de betu dwa se Ghana yaka ye de nko ana e de nam 56 billion Ghana cedis when enye sika ketwa na oman no ye kwani say ni Dr. Wampa arehemu odi hye mu ne say enye too bad my oman ya yeka edi 56 point something billion cedis yes enye hwe increase ne so kwa na eko edi number 50% ene echire ene eko na say we ye kata so ne emuemu aso a anye bia Ghana ye befa ya ntuma pefra me dane me ho aba me ba me ne mabedwafo ebesi dwa me a me di dwumadie ho chia me se de mu ne musomfo kwasi amu akujampa me dane me ho abasima ba ko na ye de agro na hyehyɛ so enko ba bia na twɛn me ba
Emma Fanny and Dachi, Emma Fanny or May any daso. Nesenti ATV at the woman's Jumadi Ebramo. Free Droda Cosifiada and you may no numne Fakosino Sia. Jumadi and Mofra and Indian. And Yama was here, I was schooming in our betcha be a was at the Suyamu. Kayo, a Droda Cosifiada and you may be a no numne fa Ecosino Sia. And my friend dear with ATV so.
Say o catch me no be no an say be on ma wo dia yen susudia e dia ma wo ye dia awa brabo no tinene e wo set me tru san susudia no so that me sira e betimi aye kase e wo brabo mo wo tie me wo hwa me wo penya me sira wo pese amrade sira o se dia wo sira skafo bi se dia wo sira defo bi but wonya wadwene saudi wakoma bebe amrade wonya wadwene sabe fa wonya me akwan so.
Join Charismatic Redemption Ministry this and every Saturdays on ATV at 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. and repeat on Sundays at 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Charismatic Redemption Ministry. Gagawo Gaga.
Looking for a venue for your wedding reception, conferences and retreats, outside catering, recreation? Look no further than Coconut Grove Beach Resort Hotel, located in Elmina. Coconut Grove Hotels, memories worth repeating.
The beginners, the instructors, the intermediaries, whichever group you belong to, it's salsa time. Come join us release stress through steps that goes with rhythms. It's Salsa Extra every Wednesday at the Coconut Grove Regency Hotel from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Salsa Extra, come dance with me.
If they're going to get a goal, they're going to have to get it in the next 20 seconds. And Montari goes for goal! Rockfist! Oh! That has got to be one of the... Donovan has it from
welcome to another interesting segment on Young Adults.
If I know I'm going to a girl's place, a girl's room, I know that the roommate is not around, I put on condom.
I also would do toffee, rubber.
Out.
So you rather remain poor? I said living God.
Bugatti, that's a normal level thing there.
They don't give in things like that. You know, like we watch in the Nigerian movies. It's not true.
Thursday, right? I meet you. It depends on where. You understand me?
Any other girl who does that is cheap or like she knows
sorry,
herself.
I'm sorry if anyone is offended, but I think so.
You think so?
We counting money, we chilling, right? So right until we.
I'm friend and dachi, I'm friend on my any daso. Nesenti ATV at the woman's Jumadi Ebramo. Fridroda kosi fiada enyumenu numne fa kosi no sia dwumade ene mofra enim de enema wosua ewo skumu nyina wo bekire bi ewo sa adesua yi mu kayo eyadroda kosi fiada enyumre bia no numne fa ekosi no sia emofra nim de wo ATV so
Mama Isa, Mama Uza,
Mama Isa,
Pasa o kacha mi nubi enu ane say bi onu ma wo de ye susudia e de ama wo ye de awa bra bo no tinene e wo setimi tru san susudia ne so that ni sira e betimi aye kase e wo bra bo mo wo tie me wo wura me wo penya mi sira wo pese awrade sira o se de wo sira skafuo bi se de wo sira defuo bi but wonya wadene saudi wakoma bebe awrade wonya wadene sabefa wonya me akwan so.
Join Charismatic Redemption Ministry this and every Saturdays on ATV at 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. and repeat on Sundays at 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Charismatic Redemption Ministry. Gaga wo gaga.
Ma kwa ba biem eba Amansan TV so dwumadie no sade ewunim no Kanewu na wani gusui ansana me dan me ho aba no me kire wo se enade ne ye ba beka ye ba behwe Standard Chartered Bank report bi om de ba ye kire se omo ade om sika be hye Ghana mu from investors no kra kamia ye se omo ya pa ba roni beka se omo ya lose confidence wo economy no Chronicle the Ubokrata and the Debasa na Ochilisi. Dientina Omoya lose confidence if you say Ghana economy no jija ene omampani say Busiano Yabako Swabo Nipa Oshe Sikasam to so a Minister of Finance said Debbie baby original Yabukosubo Bisia ebe high and na Bank of Ghana Eddie Abetu just say Ghana yen debt stock on 56 billion Ghana cedis are increasing in a range of about 50%. Anyway, again here could Mama Yaraga sorry no I saw opening tepe ano so on credit or kind of credit ye beside home so my no cry and I am penny for catch them. So be if you baby no catch them and say, I dear me team who ya me and yet a dear grandma. Your cost near yen is a be hard. Yes, there be all kind of credit. Ye beside I say, na ye bia no cry and ye debu of mine, and I'm contemplating in Nabraba and ye debu of mine. Me penny for a bepesa Semiaka. And now, and staying also, America, Juma Kubia, your friend of Balkan Energy. Omo winning case against Ghana. Ghana, Yasha is betting saying $12 million. Emma Sancrofoy. You can't say a judgment debt and Crofobi say Omontiasi and your judgment debt. The sole commissioner, Justice Appel, I didn't send bin so to draw a judgment debt. Was it as I say, Attorney General Office, what the show who ye now pay nipa, betimi akojina ano a defend Ghana. The come here and say nipa omodo omokono. They be as homework no munye ni you said you a bedroom hono not tia pansam. So Ghana will good case to cry. It's say any good presentation na court ntino na ebuatia ye. Ye behwe sansemu na yaka ho asem. Na watwe ye mo so ya to petrol mu e constro be ohamunche mu so 7% ye beka ho asem. Nede share ye share yi abedwafo a ye no mo hia. Ote benkum so ha aye lawyer Tete Wayo. Lawyer Tete Wayo a legal member of the NDC team. Lawyer Hakwaba.
Yeah, Majoso. Chia Pombo TV Naso.
Yeah, Majoso. Odi Hobium a mini kuma Divine and Chroma. Divine a national youth coordinator for the Progressive People's Party. Also on Shada near Hopo Ewo Amansan TV. So Divine Akwaba.
Yeah, Majoso.
Okay. Na Neo Trato I na ye ne betwetwe nkomo yaw Adomako Bafi yaw Adomako Bafi member of the MPP communications team dodo na ta friend lawyer yaw Akwaba
nyamjus
ba men chance em free ho lawyer Ghana Tete Wayo bidase lawyer ni dey ni Tete ni dey Tete Wayo lawyer bidase so wa correct me Ghana yeah, share who say investors and Crawford do musika eba be show my mono. Omo ya papa, omo lose confidence or economy mo na. Esan say yeah Bob is here too much. Yeah debt stock no, e sro kwa na eko. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia edebe tu dwa say baby a oman na keka kono nsese ye kan ho na ye koso Bob siasa. Omampani asamo kan say bisia no ye be bo no da. Se tebe abeka say oman sika sem baby ejina no. Enye papa mama yarga so meka mi entia ono kra de oka no kredo do o men sen ye kono mo amudi yanimu mo ka no kre ena de kire na Ghana mpempen so ye dui sen ena ye kono fa yesika sem
yo medase medical chair etifo na so mo hwe TV na pe o hwa eba no economy of a state wo die mu a aya na won tan hwe se wo die no se ekwa animu ana enkwa animu nti obenya yastika ene so behwe comparison eba me research kakra na ohwe Ghana ye di ye economy e compare baby a utumi say ye wanimu ye compare Togo ye compare Burkina Faso ye compare even Cote d'Ivoire ye wanimu na mom ya na ne mana ko abadi say amanfo be fi say ye die no enko nanimu say wotu ufi a na wodi udwuma na ofi say wonko anim your final ora ayaga honorable information minister nasem okan na and there obi abehun say ono a nasem no kan enye aban anan no ye aban position no isane say
okasama aban
e fa no kasa asem no okan program so to say ya na okan e na o rekon fa so kan na obi a o follow obehun say nyasem a ene say aban e position no na o finance minister now the president omodie no na betum ejina so ejidin kita ho so president eba responded to Uraba Omia talk na say the seminar na ye na ni nia ne say oman bia no so obekọ animu a eba ne say so tumi ekobobusia edekọ animu a ehia president kan say no wenja ne ho sa oka esi so say de bobusia emom ye bo a ye de beyam puntudwuma oman bia wa asase su bia ebobusia yeti ye kase ye kofa comparison biem e de atoto ho a America homo de ka bebre sin ye it's almost no muska that's no muntu ya kan ya ko fane fanto America de ka bebre omboka e di djuma it is a president ka say ye babo bosia na de e di djuma me no anase echima ye ba no ne be hen say accountability na den ehia o fa ye constitution ya ewom say ye be hold nkofo accountable nti say ye be discuss asem na me fi say omampani na so waka no obune ne man ni wie say ne mre na odi bu man no ne mre no so 4 years ne so ne bet na ho ne be account na na ye be nya asem ejina so nti me fi say be discuss ya ye twi asem ni nkodu sa pempen so no say
2016
say we be bu man 4 years busia ye boy then na odi ye na say abos ya babo sia 2 cities 10 cities 10 million cities 10 billion cities and $10 billion na e dey corresponding development ne house the problem ni say nti be feel say media no yetumi ma asam no be no ka say exaggerate no yetwe asam no fi pepe so be ko tina be so na ma discussion na dey akoda ni kakra finance minister na say e ba ni say o man be babosia ana say o man e mbobosia o ba be chechi nti ono so ne dia no gina so no ene no nti ora ya ga dia ne dia o fa say o de year person me vi say na o ya edi o man ne hwambo e say ono otisa TV station and say radio station tell na metie I think it's one of the TV station programs meaning that they are no kan o ka aka ne say news file na me fi say yentumi mbo embutembo di o mo program ne so metie sada no say ayana also o massage asem no kakra and who uti biat me say the position of the minister thinking that a mind bu different. For example, me reservation be atama president cast we work am e babo bosia no me reservation is saying we your man penny na babo bosia hwem na bo na fa di duma nti president wa meka na e boy kra nke si okro na me ha ka na na mo say me ka me meka but yes say the substantive matter say ye babo bosia e di ko di duma president you right ye babo bosia na e be di duma ye de be improve duma ye be yi akwan hospital services provisions school and the base and money there we have 200 school secondary schools to build and we are building them 50 per faces yes can deficit yes cannot near there the decide jumano nse baba bo sia e di jumane there many problem ho na mom amambulu baba be adue no na oba be accounting na oba na bo sia na me boy no me di jumana me boy ya ba e dey nti sa acknowledge no me bi fi say no kwan so na mo kaka na me ntia se ne se me bi yo mampani anka me nka bo se ne ya boba me nka ne de djuma e na ma akwa ba se ti ha ye discuss o kan nti e no credit na o kan no e na ama na ba de sa se president ka se ye bobo bo se de djuma na se wanka no bobo se no de djuma e the same thing
but we benim da ya adwen so se besia na ye kan no obi o hwesi kasem so e wo man mu e ye owura setebe enso se position na ye wo mu no see where in terms of said
and Emma coloration very important, very beautiful. Finance minister, need the original swan say, ye bobo sia, young bono near council. You fire fiscal policies, you fire sound management with regards to fiscal issues, and phantom and mobosia. That's more kind who come and don't muya, Nasa Mitetiano. President Yanokano, or Kano Creno, and I reacted to Samikano. The discussion now about me ekoye wo sa university campus no say oman dia no obobusia boni nim na obobusia na didi dwuma dia ne kwan so ano e na finance minister eche say oman dia obobusia busia no obodu ba bia na wahwe ne kwan so na se be dia di yembo bi nka ho na se engina ho if all fit into the same pool ora ya ga dia na me chef mu say ne dia oka no and yet the position of the state, the position of the government at the time, say we are abiding power, no credit our menka. Or if you say finance minister, no maybe you are tisa making. Maybe if you say president Beckham you one count, it's your corner. So one meka, ne ko bobusia Chinese no le bai. Ne ko bobusia, na juma e ko bobu ebusia no, ye di bedi, ye di ba bedi no, ye di bedia. No kwan so ano no.
Na lawyer, o hwe busia dodo a abai aje mfane se fi professor Moss nyame mfane crancy ebesi omompani mahama mreseti bosia dodo ayaje ene mpuntuduma akọ so o man mu no wo hwe ne mienu a pepepe and no ntina me say Dr. Baumia e ka say yenhwe yi because ya gisika too much than development and put to juma SSA enti yesi ehwe ye hu ye said e be ya yenyi sika ne mu entra enkodu baabi wo hwa put to juma ene sika ya age no emabra
put to juma ekoso we are former president Lawrence President Mesa when baby kwa ade ba ko 1 year ama amboa na membu ene say no me ekoso a ye mba meka na no me ekoso uko villages uko yenkwaso uko baby bebre na no me ekoso eso yentumi ntwe emba media enkotwe no mba embedi emba hu deruru ebe ko du baby red latter part of the administration answer media no to the grounds eko fa sign mo ede ede ba beto ho for example media denta who connected from Samampom third gate butwe adenta third gate aviation ho bia see a chani for beto a omo si omo fence no o fa sa kwan no so ebe be link America House cycle no less than 3 months you got to so asia and be ba you got to so asia bibia da so before me ba be lawyer na me ti adenta na me ti the other side 2000 more baby we share Medina Zongo Junction obi o yakola bia sisi ano so yakola na wonnim se Zongo Junction edua kese be me ni sesi wa wonnim sanity isi Ghana Zongo Junction so kwa kwan road that but first no yako back just back 2-3 years ago na edua kese bebre na sisi ho sa kwan no na meti wono na me Legon campus of the Ghana School of Law me start wo kokola na distance ne ha me na me call Legon campus dey me do campus no matter dey I call me why said I call now the time na sa construction e koso but see ko he wo dey mo out to every it no me koso I don't tell you making just less than 3 months the quality from third gate someone pomo obi a oti a o hwe ana pay na otisa asa de we say no me koso into the development there it is ongoing but it is the duty say media you bet me a ground na ko fa sa no ma no ebe ya to ama oman for no say busama aban e bono juma no omu didi juma no na se ko ba say busama beto ho na media be fa say enu ko na be ka ho asem na mo bien cut to the grassroots then cut to the field e ko fa na e ko so ba na yedi ye man for no yedi omo hwemo kakra adental road ya media ke sa third gate link all the way to American House. One clear example is when I report also. Obi report also. Are
you saying say more communication outfit no enye dwuma se so ye. Obi to say owura yarga. Before say development bi dum say koso mpuntu dwuma bi say koso na sede say obehwe say amanfo obehu ne koso. Esen say obeba be ka kire yen say tepe no kredie na wodi wo man mu no kotia aban nkasamafo amo mu ntimi defend the economy wo ye jada djuma aye djuma ense so ye
ofa se aban dia baso a ofa nipa de omudi djuma ora yarega oye one of the ministers of state ena so one odi aban djuma ena in the course odi aban djuma no obetumi out of government remit aka send dia ono anadwen a ono abetumi ono anadwen sa asemi oka on news file me ka say me tie no sa na me tie no that is not government position any government position is say but na catch Ghana for na say finance minister no ya on massage information kakra that's not government position sometimes some of the hazards of the game to me feel say no any utterances on that tangent but the issue is Okano and yet the functionary of states and when I say to me this sample to even the GBC and GTV which is the state television the media landscape it is our duty article 41 the duties of a citizen we all need to bring to bear to make sure that minor move in that direction so it's an obligation it's a duty on media houses on media outlets they say because na aban kasaman for and I say aban nipa afa makrana wo sa radio station na wo sehwo radio station na wo fafaha no because wo ha you can report on it e was selling no nti enye ejuma no nyesa eja ejuma ni na agu aban kasaman for and I say aban functionaries so mo ko na mede and make sure your money say put ejuma e bi na meti ya make a sure say meti adenta minim sa kwan na me fa so am school uniform me why said fino asia abe edaso all the way from presecond him wa with them call minim sa kwan less than 3 months ya connected from bocho third gate through Samampom a link American House opa area fa na hwe se intro na media
I won't mean intro minim se obet be intro but minim se sa adenta ne madina kwan no ehase afi baby I don't know until lawyer me ba but divine ma me mra wo ho yan hwe oman ye sika so afo setepe oye too open aban ensem o mo ka no boy oman yankasa no ye wom ye nyina ye wom lawyer kan wo se yaye American house kwan ne de keka ho ye no kre na enso ye bisa ye ho se oman ye ntimu ye hwesika dodo a aban abo bisina dodo aban abo ene mpuntudwuma ekoso a ne mienu no emaye if say ye de ye Ghana ha mpuntudwuma na ekoso ye be hu enye obi na ba be ka kire ye se mpuntudwuma ekoso na mpuntudwuma ekoso ye misa ye ho se ne ekoso sika ya gye no ene de ye hu no bobra ana se mama ayarga honorable sebi tafrache atro na de bia odi kire ana isa say oni opani tepe enya adwene say oka no kure too much no nanso senye ono anadwene no ya wadi abani hwamo
okay with the answer na mesha asem maminchia
maminchwa no ha na menchira mpanifo say also person wo de wadwen kire ba ye WhatsApp line ye 050 56 050 5694258 050 56 94258 obetime e de wadwen kire pacho memfre by WhatsApp lebra na ye backing camera e drew time a ye be bie phone nso a me de normal ne betudwa na wa pese o ye bia o so daba divine
yo we de maminchia ATV for ahwefo nyina na enchia kese no enko ma me party for our tisia no mo that's why we jide we mu isan say tisia me no ka say o ka the third largest political party in Ghana na PPP ni nyina ya amanfo modern mo board supporting team chiom isia no say o ka e wo mem ha say ya the second largest opposition party still ano Progressive People's Party enuti no mefa so na mechia youth for na omobo modern 2012 party ya forming no barely a friend say 8 months into election na the team boy on modern sam Progressive Youth Movement PYM say what the shine institutions ni nyina no mechia omo no mechia party executive from regional constituency to national level no obi ankoso anya na fam de na fa party no engineer it's say yanya enyina yenim se enchiri me beba da ache no omo na ye dio muhwambo na isi am Ghana for no mo pe ogefo eba beje omo afi MPP NDC abebresa yenyina no ye nitua e wo mem hase na me come sem some person me business say investors in some no so nyina aka
yes
say
a loss of confidence
yes I stand chart for report on the bar abontin say isi ano investors lose confidence our economy ni munti na man ko pepri twom ho ana say omomba o mind mu we ye friend say razia kan nsem o kan ya me de nsem wo aka we no me gin di say bibi sronko bia as for ono hwe ne content no crop place issue no krampona she has been overly charitable to nsem ni bia or the to hono mu because the same way me gin di say new to Ghanaians ade a obi anim na obeka ya early this year Dr. Papa Kwesi our year 2012 ye candy for PPP no of the babontin at the can perfect nyama et say we don't have to play propaganda with the economy and no chire mu kosi say wo se wo yama osika ana se wo ya akwanya se wo si dan na wo din kuto ene be si dan a ebiaba obi ani de be si ebe na ne mana show sa na economy no NDC for the akwakoye omo dia propaganda ana instead say omo bepe nyama papa de si dan no din kutoko si dan na omo penti hu no omo de dada amanfo nso toyi bia boyi eno na nyina ni tue economy apaska ehuniti ehunu na yi nyina be start 2012 elections ye wo memu as ni musem bia esiye so be kaya NDC for omo de gbo mo safo hin so omo tumi implement single spine ama se si anakatua kosoro mama fo hu tom in the same way no mo de gbo mo safo hin so mo implement am de ye campaign no se si yo oba no mo ka kire se economy na economy na stagnating no it is because of that if it's a public sector wages no ɛna ama if it's economy no cost rise here and years of ano na unim untumi sorry say wo increase obi akatua wabra akade odi be ye adwuma na kasa no eni honum sa na single spine no de ye what increase here akọ offices public sector honum offices ni ministries wa e dey na honum enye bi na Victoria Makoka is a minister I don't hold deputy minister on the computer on office that is tell me say untumi enka say tuni panakati wa akade odi be ye adwuma productivity na be increase mo eni honum we and also esi honum amame country dey tia investors for my lose confidence wo ye economy ni mo fast kan ni na amba ne say one minji ni say investor bia de sika ba say oba be ye phrase out of benevolence and as a person onye philanthropist no or the sika eba ebe share economy say na be am be di ni free and as on paper so if as one thing obi eba and how the business ba patronage and amebwa but here is the case investors for be brain because economy ni mo ye di enkrofo any sika wo mboto muntino opa bra be set ya telco company obi patronize because credit the crop of what mean to economy ni mo iden akoti anje we are losing China who be a factory who be a company manufacturing company be say who person who produce a day who produce a back out one store any fee e say in profit do na no enye sika ni economy ni mu wonu enu ni e economy na propaganda ama bank ama fon e chomiti investors for no ba omo ba no mo ko se sie omo pani John Dramani Mahama His Excellency or the betuja e can say omo be bon modern se ne be ya ye be ma investors for abase na be ya made in Ghana na ma ne be patronizing na se sie minji ni se oman yasi ma fa na nyina no obetumi aka say ye wo oman bi a o se o person industrialize ya dumso e koso ana say ni energy level no any electricity supply no enko ya na kikasi. Here is the case mu per se mu industrialize it it's dumso problem yi affecting businesses me the million no NDC for last time me madam funi bi our Flagstaff house our mapenya so yet care mu unim say also for the past 18 years no on 29 ponsi makola onim say the ekoso wo hono so such a person no you can imagine say onim ne ekoso so say 18 years no 29 esisa are na nimu da are on pad here but onu ye cover people no be atade no onu to bi ho ti no onu dum so no oni the last state of the nation no omunim eti ohwe dum so ya ekosu akoni town media wa na de bia media akoniaba press companies printing presses are lay workers off because of dum so because at the end of the day what they go for the back jumana when produce it is the dia say no and na resort to nkofo be bronya contractor not the China because say we bet na say dum so be affect operations ama ni entimi nkoso say nya open no e better say we be create am no ni because cost no form because I say no we should be say mema wajuma 2 weeks 2 weeks no pa ensi esa say 2 weeks ni be so dum so kwa e be interrupt your activities no kwa no enya de ketwa ni nyina ya de a affect investors confidence na investors we are losing China woni madam akwa investors for no da no me ni madam bi and person be invest for Ghana say e kasa e woni madam akwa bi o say discourage no o say no person be bie e fen say hotel and so me bie hospitality ayi bi na onu so bie 5-star hotel bi ankofo betumi aba o mo fiama no ne ba no say o ti ye ne say president kon akogina homia so come vacation here no kwasisa Ghana ye city totopo ya no dey gunu botom dey akọ Dubai so okwa access recreational facility ni nyina aka ona ye dollar no so na edwende no inti no no so say you baby say coconut groove on panyin cause you if I this percent come in na home na me nche Ghana for say yes you on your papa e wo mem ha say because we come at say coconut groove we omwonu kra no nua aduane omunia bia aye made in Ghana
afa omo abetena fidie so da omo hwe nyina no be ya adwen so omo aka ne pefe se ebe ye mfie be ye nsia ebe nson nie no omo no abrofo mu aya krafia bontia ba da nkokọ bibia adeɛ Ghana for a producer enti wey adeɛ bi enka ebie kwan ama Ghana kuafo Ghana omo ye mo Ghana poultry farmers ni ade enti saa na ndo maka
enti na minimum coconut group for mabako se meni nyama bi omo ye enti ka me expect o man pay so be ka so mpesa me nkyere Ghana for se wo pesa wonji wa home wa ye adwuma na wa bre na wo se wo pesa wonjuju ho kakra vacation believe bia obeti akoba bi ti se coconut group obeti akoba bi ti se mole park obeti akoba recreation facility se twen wa she be bre na akoje wa home na wa demonstrate sa na ma wam nyina man ko follow su confidence e wo man panyin mu say as for him talking is cheap for him but acting and working it no and na challenge uyi anu so si nchen ya you say o man panyin akoka o man panyin ti wo si o loan no de muye den kra ye beje ameka sam kiro loan no is argument na ye no it is a Flagstaff out workers na omugu ho no no yes you over 600 and something no Ghana for any problem with the normal Ghana for problem na ya wo memu ase no enya about sika na woje any nkofo do awo form adwuma mu no but the caliber of nkofo awo so form awon yomu ye adwuma no due diligence be na wo ye di recruit to sankofo no so mo be ye adwuma idi nkofo bebre ho no ma
say public service no ye wo public sector head of civil service omo ehwe recruitment bibia mu ebia be chire mu say they might have gone through all of those
me see me problem but me say nkasa nkofo no obi anu a me small economics am me here for my program postgraduate program no ade e chire me say udu ba bia o input no sent me and generate better output untimi hu fa more meka ho wa diminish return no ba be do honum what do honum wa ade no value bia add to it add na wo de nkofo no bi tie bi say question is Ghana for no so wo so wo bobo si anyim wo hwe Kaiser 1963 honum 65 honum Kwame Nkrumah operations on no mu ye nyina se na ebe ya akoso modam no ye betumi aye no sa bosia na ebo ye na at least ye nyina ye nitua ye tumi ka se o bosia we no ye di ye sei be bosia ya bowo NDC ya pensu di besi in the 77 prediasa if aso ben na Ghana for betumi aka kire ye say apart from a confirmed project aye hu be bia confirm so mo tu ko Burkina Faso mo de si di na show manum no mo de tu akọ Burkina Faso
matna si aka America House Road
so ameba mi say sa sika no e bi ka ho sa busia na ma bo no bi eni e da ko duedue nnua opebere ma nnua na afifia hu ba bia wo sa America se adasu kwan yi a eko ya enye yi se sika no bi Ghana fo no sa wo se wo ji bibi tumi e dia ma na wo so acting their interest no omo expect say sa wo ye bibia na say e benefit you because everyone so man penny say na young people before you so you betime implement free SHS from kindergarten to senior high compulsory near also the education police grabber aye nyina nim say academy wo na wo man penny ka so okay ye hia sika enu ti no pesa me nyenti makopọ bosia say afi ha say amede be ya Ghana fo nyina no obi abem be ya the case say abemu payifo no so omo pese omo mbokro no omo pese omo ye keta hyehyɛ project dream kankan a omo aspects of the constitutional omo kotia e kire omo so constitution na ma mo kwai for instance as glacier say mi ba yi Ghana for sunye sa sika no suo sika ni wono
na constitution
na politics about so constitution na ma ho kwai se etu ehun say sika no sa constitution na the principles of state policy a e kire say Ghana for by this time I see to me implement FQ free compulsory universal basic education on make sure say no there sika ni honum eno there because e favor eyi e say on na e amount for the sika ni honum it Ghana for some pay so obebo busia aba on kan hu say enyo onu e na etu sika no yen Ghana for yen na ye etu sika no enti bibi obeyi su bia no on make sure say on dem rakwan so ye niama Ghana for dem putuo eni epe aden yesi wo baabi na wo to se to no eto hono mu na osi otwa ne ho a na enye se bia be kon wabo anaso ono mu nsa bi nti na otwa ne ho it's possible say a friend say yes okotwitwa no we bia se na eframa bi obi akum no eframa bi na ma na ni so aye no ha atwo a che say oye sa Ghana for yeso ehu ade e fa ye mpe o yeso ye pe but aboate from ni masapa obehunu say osa that akokọ ntwiwa o ma ne sada oye so obesa na obebo life ape na akokọ de na no pa no aso no na je so ma no gada for input to pay nyina na taxes ni tua nye ya o hwe abakosema ye tia ye gold ye de ache free ye de oil ache free ye de na ma bebra ache say ye wa ye mi ye just ye tribu nye de esi say na ma nyina de ache ne expect say mo be ma ye value na Ghana for expect no and ye chama pay the busan ni pro but onya adientia o say wakakọ jibusia o so be na meye e kokọ ye say ye de kwakọ dare yesiremu ye de kwakọ toto hunda ata campaign ye de kwakọ toto cars ye de kwakọ chiche laptops ayentimi account for ye tumi e ka say ye project so Zira Group Ghana Limited omo Philippoto na porto use your chunk for 20 million na porto ni enfele yetumi ka so akwaje bosia say ye fa ko project bi e wo ba bi ti say Teleco Bukazo MPP time on paper ya kwaje bosia say de ko Teleco Bukazo road enso say see am no ka MPP time enso kwan no ye nya e kwan na tna ye nya o record so NDC for by anywhere having challenges
send a cordon mun mi ni na body Sankregwa road almost every budget Kanewu. Oh, from NDC. Say NDC 8 years of Rollins, MPP by and in the Intino about the Saudi and Niger to Jamara.
Yes, Butumajebu coin. I want a credit. All people MPP force you ya chimusika. Iti busiamu yes muji na se musum de bayadia. En konko yes campaign. And time so near release sika near the yenya ma sebi prediasa and benefit amount for no etino o man pay se mo kan de yende bosian de yesre no oba o susun so nim so ntimi manage sika no na se yenya so fa so dia any on the under plaster house so 2016 do Ghana for be say juma no ontumi nye near the obi papa because aden
obi foforo
no obi papa me call obi foforo because after foforo there where there is nothing bad is better. Okay. There is nothing because everything I check was no look at the caliber of people. How can bad be better? No, you see where there is nothing. That it should remain nothing. No, bad. No. Where there is nothing, you can't leave it blank. So where there is nothing, bad is better. That is why they chose if anything President John Dramani Mahama. So the echo was saying, we and also see yes, sir. Oh my penny. Say on this on to me. Mimi GD say. Me catch the Ghana for say if in 2016 be say king na say ya to aba e the man Dr. Papa Kwesindu na say Juman went to me and ya me sacrifice me who say father squad dey for mommy no me catch that okay about human rights you bet you no me say you bet me so bet me yeah bet you human rights me na me say what dem mo fa bibi me kra me sign but you see it's important say most of the time the people we defend as I see making sure say you think of what any swadi
credibility
yeah but me can say me to data make Dr. Papa Kwesindu who say you to abawie Dr. Papa Kwesindu relax din unu ma dey oye wa ya ma se see am no ka say expanding hotels or expanding banks or yes say creating numa or be radio station or be newspaper or yes say le be ya kofo benya bi aye or say opese ono de Ghana hu nya no me be see obi universities no yes say no yes sports stadium ni nyina no ono envi Mahama or say onye kono kaya obeye bibia support no na so na kufa do nya time yi okotena UK ya patriotism me ba akoya no Obia, me tell I don't want to be from leadership. Now, so time of UK by your the president and obey your buy and obey now. Leadership,
arguments no in the context of leadership.
If the attributes of a leader and they say or a patriotic no betting anyama, I didn't think farmer because me can say yet mean to ababio mobia on your prepared send copes on your president and no challenges na facing now because we know say President Dramani Mahama on no kasa admit say he wasn't prepared for the presidency, he was stampeded into it.
Okay
it me say
2016 no amafo ebe kire omo adwene
yeah the stress say economy ni die atetia pansa na say ade die yes your penny ni fia and akola say be been preduasa ojimi Dr. Inum any PPP wo honum a ombetimi abe consult because of that no say am no kasai on India consult consultancy or the consultancy services among government honum ono ye for Zimbabwe any other countries are mo yi no e say ni nyina no other countries who ni value aditi no man panyi onye modest enough to admit say ye wo nkrofo a on betime di o man anim no mo di ye kosa ba bia ekoi.
Okay, Divine Chroma National Youth Coordinator for the Progressive People's Party now odina no see no lawyer Adumako be fi ansa na be ba ho mamisima mienu na menken kan nkrofo so adwenchira o mo di aba e wa ha Baya Edifi Elembele about the government should continue to borrow to develop infrastructures to build this country. Government spends 70% of taxes and revenue on wage bill. How much is left to develop roads and manage the economy? We Edifi Elembele and Odebaye. Nana say why I'm baby Odifi, but say why do people still defend the NDC government? Are they comfortable living in the state? This hardship in this hardships, okay, from Nana Sewa Amfa baby or the free armor. I agree that Nasa but Gonyan Kasa and I feel well
MPP man I agree with you.
The MPP man talks too much.
No, the PPP, yeah, you know there are two pieces.
No.
There are two pieces.
I'll say the lawyer is talking about the fact that comparison brings about clarity of issues. It is true that proper comparison must be done. Ghana should be compared to Malaysia rather than those countries the lawyer was mentioning. One fact, Nidin Ama. Ebeye say Udi ne baby Udi free Aba Ebeboy Empire. I'll say what the country Ghana needs now is a development plan. There's nothing wrong with our economy. The country needs a direction and not new policies. When AJ or the fee Elembelebium Nebosi, the NDC lawyer should come again. Mahama Yarga is not an ordinary person, but the information minister, saying a minister lied to the people in the country, fire burned them, Elembele, AJ, and Dubai. See, Nana, this means all the information that Mahama Yarga has been giving us is full of lies. President Mahama must sack him now from Prince Ewo Techiman and Odebaye Prince. Maybe I mean to me, say Mahama Yansakino. President Mahama should not forget that he won elections not more than 25,000 votes, and teachers are more than that. You, President, you gave us appointment letters starting from September 2013, and now you are saying that you pay us 3 months salary. I'm saying teacher for some yakaka. Propaganda is different from governance. The Holy Bible and Quran are all against lies. This is why Ghana is in crisis, because the government always tell lies and will continue to lie to us. They have to change because the Bible and Quran are all against lies. Aziz Edifi Zibila or Odebaye. The true state of this hopeless economy is that this president has indeed given the average Ghanaian and the destitute the utmost reason to commit suicide. One fact within Amba. Mr. Emasa Adrian be meltrim say the Abentino Ukuku. Matisse Binum be brave bisa. Abbas Amongobo Edifi Offenso and what the President Mawa is doing good work. Let's support him. Greetings to Brahma NDC. Okay, Yati. Our political field is egocentric, and do I see opposition always fold their hands and say do, and how can you progress with such okay one fat needing yeah my memory also you need a dose na me kasa me kinkan ni na emrebe boy yeah o man ya etimi yesikasem the economy Mahama Yarga said tepe or Mampani Mahama investor loss of investor confidence, any developments sika yaji any near kikamu or may sign the economy.
You will be that
Mami na fidie so na no pay no tiefo a mu tien e wa chichire benche nyina no ye na wo mu ase esro nyame asom bie de mo man no yura pa kwesi ndium on so ne modern monti ne no pay ne wa ase ntumi tia no that's na niema mienu ampesem de tu twansa makoso mi se misre efin me no me titru ni nkura kesi mu no baby I declare was a millennium city and the filth and be a common thing to see, sight to see. I idea a hadwene. The tosum you know. Make 2008, okay, Roko Frimpon, commercial bank. That was the time of Professor Mills devised the contract killing. So we had the last 2 months here. Any problem in the same circumstance, no, more than 10. So since 2009, Medini never became one, and I have the list here, more than 30. To the extent that NDC wrote it in their manifesto 2008, page 34, item 8. One will sue Isa Mobila. One more summer woo like Isa Mobila police stations near there, you know. Meme research Amayawaha, more than 30. One more woo to say, yeah, now the bomb manifesto, no, more than 30. But they say, you know, including you were saying, I see a look at the crew, in the state of, despondency, any fear, no, any insecurity, no, a yard also. The tossing you know, and person because so a minia. Now he was accusing SMPP on paper. And Kaya was a people in ye. But I can tell you, say, contracted the my biano. Takwa Bogu Suni the Okeke Kenyano. Yeniano buy ye, and a woman in Indian Trom ye. Say, I dear Sir Quino, ye can say ye, and ye, ya. Omo by dear no moon yes and coming for entry. Cojumpian yet no koi, Rakubru be yet no koi. Dr. Anna yet no koi. And in Tadia de Oka, you should be on sound footing. And you credit. We think of the nation first. They are told to be Mr. Mekacho say, precedence is always very important. Say CPP for share, Geni and ya, CPP, Kenya CPP Kufri Mubai. Why am I saying so? Ya Ginu say, in spite of our past decade, Yan Kamum Yanyajuma, in Tubaka Kojuama, Ewo Azim, ye fan of DC BNMP. Yen Rapakos Indium. It me boy because of something good in him. Freddie Blay, you know, more of these people. At the time when MPP was in power, CPP for we had 4 parliamentarians. But NDC, according to one from Kodiche WikiLeaks, and they say we are destroying Anatetekai. Fifi Kritika say we are destroying CPP to build NDC. The American say Parkwes Indium, we are part of us. Yenen Yejuma, in good works. It is a Uber condemn a Kufuado. Just a comedy with 2 PBB. At the end of it, I'll find holes. But I can tell you, say, a person like Parkwes Indium, I respect him so much. On the more serious note, what's a mere if you are applying intellect, send a Nakufuado come me, I don't know. It's neither here nor there. No, in the same way,
let's come back to
yes, maybe only say we have something in common. And if you are building, we should build. But if you want us to destroy at the end of it, no, we are giving the opportunity. We are giving the opportunity. Yes,
we want to make sure. I buy bit so that's I buy no at the garden.
I don't know. See, I also destroy the at the end of it. No, we have enough patience. Not the obekano. Then also I destroy. So let's learn from that. I feel the person because they say, Minia, while you know a Cassim, say Professor Mills, one of his setbacks on administration when they say, nah, or the baby on fan to ya. Or by 1 year, she cried 100 days in a year. I have the book there. And this is for today. 1 year, almost year, or the saying, Green Book, Anamebuana. And the dear Bentiminia, you can say, it sounds too Greek to me. Nyosa mukebiano mokai green book nkwamu yepa echi even first year no na mode green book no buy. I've been following your this thing ni nyina ho nia say osoro tiase ni mfa no kremfa nyadwuma mo buy first year no anka say green book mo dey train the buy e no na nche afa mi ni asma waka kire say media fo e no mo nko no mo nko yadwuma no ye to mai mu na mo dey question manifesto mu say media fan Ebiana Amansan TV Munsaken. What you say? Mama Yariga out of impudence came out to say they are told laptops at Chamomo. Ghana Yahufu to be a Timia challenge. Now if you are giving them this kind of raw dealer, a better no much mean and Wadino Edia Kuejman. Yes, sir. The media in the country, no, they are proactive, but Abino is compromising some of them. Everything I confess Abano. I feel idea about Consular, West Americans before Medina, Sasana now will Legona. You can attest to the fact say, a comfort time you trust us or no go.
and you started your body dear crowd cocan win. Will be sending me tests here. I was saying, hey, and then your body cram over Jaffa. And you no crack. A comedy war, young fiance, and you no crack, it's neither here nor there. And you no crack. A family mama, Ayariga, Ediano, so and son, Mako economy. No, a young woman ye pass, Mia Minia. Well, I've been listening to him. A young one try so bit my infuse some sense of truth to him, but part no free money, no. A day you're from Bonnie. Where they will listen, my son.
Too fine to be.
Yes, you're from Bonnie. Because
one
is a lawyer by profession, and the two, no lesser a person, no meaner person. Say a year or saying, what is the name? Mama Yariga. What taking oath of A? No big John Walker. And a platform so is as equally important as Amansan TV. No can you now because when one the Kayedia. Obi ka twa ne pamon dia. And you will be a casem kesiese no. One na kiam pamon. President so be aka twa no gina munyam. Wa pamono. No be a casem we say no. Sa kro ka no credo. And there was some come fire dada. It is a scientist at the end of you owe him an unconditional apology. Victoria Hammer, you owe her an unconditional apology because I also can't create fire. No, it isn't the case. But in the case, when you are Rasso, the Oka, Mama Yarga and Yamma, Baba Jama, one confirmation minister, was your body a cocoa cram castle or Cody. A boy or your cram castle was
Obi send a WhatsApp message by said propaganda and yeah at the debu on mine, which means to say, oh, my friend, and know, Ajitum said.
I'm working copiously on propaganda. The senior corpus of Mahmouding, many resources, Namidi book na betra thing. What the propaganda is about. Political communication and propaganda. I'm working on it. But the Americans say the same information ministry, no, as if there is some consistency be in terms of lies. Mama Yariga call one mono. Was this year talk okra and Yankasi atosibo? Yes, I know Kai. And I think when he said, I think he's listening to me. If you have pay. One also call him so you're creating 1.6 million jobs. And I'm a buana. And the Yarigan so call who you know. Also can be the atwaso. And it will come inside there. That's the best of a same feather. They fly together. They are compatible when it comes to lies. But me, yeah, something. They are not all canon. Something, yeah.
Yes, or no, 1.8. If it's a million housing deficit. Meanwhile, not president. So President Akasa saw about Bontis to say 1.7.
Minia, no crowd and tell you one more manifesto. So sorry. State to the nation address. Professor Mo said, yeah, any budget no. Open so who and this for school and the trees near Kobe. On one breath, also you see 2,226. Another breath near this 1,004. They just a budget of the buy, you know. He said a little over 900. Internet is a trono honum. But said you know can say Mr. Farquhar in Dumkai. The exact quotation, you know, Ezekiel 13:6 was it because my people build flimsy walls and they whitewash it. When we see Papa Daniel Kahono. Because there is no peace and they claim there is peace, no. And no mean a beka woman. Ebini, I try once a yekano. And now this will tell you, oh, please, visibility, a positive word, baby, we are doing well. But the logic in it, they say, my brother is a lawyer. And law, there, logic, application of law and reasoning, there, they are part and parcel of their profession. There may be some say, what the police are going to no. Is it enough to combat crime? No. Or be 1 year or the uniform on our network. Incentives be a ma, na catch your delay, then Pablo say, and no dan chenya, fuel or the Belgian night petrol in Sanka. So at the end of it all, a trouble being on the echo PSA, the more the police will go about it, the more the crime, echo sro. And into really because NDC, one in terms of security, yeah. Then let's go to education. Oh, we are doing the best. Yeah, the quality education, one, and I can tell you, my brother, common chalk, you are not providing. Common chalk, you are not providing. What you say, chalk? And let's go feed you go. Banche, any more quality, any more binom. What you say? Now, say, I can support Cravoka, he say, cry we. Yen legalizing no. Obi a won aquatic you mo kan in your manifesto. Say, oh, see, we no. Yen che, MJSS when you are be. And that's the result of NDC. What you say? A trona mama yariga can be no.
I'm not very conversant with this aspect of the. We are aware of Bibisa.
The boss of NACO.
Yeah.
Your kind is it is hard time as a nation. You stop behaving like ostriches. They're dealing with the issue of cannabis.
Okay.
Because countries out there are making huge sums of money.
Jesus.
But then if other countries that have legalized this issue are making
Jesus Christ
because of the uses, the benefit and the uses, for example, for medicinal purposes, any other benefit.
Do you agree to his suggestion?
The suggestion by the NACO boss, they say, as a nation, you move beyond colonial mentality. Imagine try so that especially today.
No, so there are two.
Come back to it. Let me set the record straight. What the NACO boss is saying, they say, "Oh my, you think that's watch it." Then, if there are other benefits from the export of this product, why don't you look at it and look at the law? So that if we can go to the standard, you better export. Go to the Houses of Parliament way back in the 1970s. I think one of the persons who is a chief today on the floor of Parliament, and make it that same assertion say, can Ghana look at the exportation of cannabis to earn revenue for the state? So he's not saying that Lema JSS me and class 1 and no. But that's what he's talking about exportation of the product. Exportation of the product.
Suggestion be, but say young consider the way I be export
for benefit, for resources. No, it's not just for exportation.
I said anyway, we'll come to that later on, probably next week. I said
the necessary debate. So that is why we are debating. That is why we are debating.
You know what? You don't know the kind of people more respect to with you, pa. So don't go into that argument. You be flawed from the word go. No, excuse me. In any case, it's my point.
It's cannabis and natural.
No, let me go back to my point. Let me go back to my point.
So we'll come.
First 19 years of NDC. Yeah, come on, you really cocaine power with your DNA. I have the record here.
No, but
me ba me kwaso na me chiro ade say first 90 years ya kwasi practical could do one dance say Rollins mo no mo to bi akasi sapon here he was once a victim at Heathrow airport me dey asem no boss no ye kana no dum eyedin and it not come record in that time just sanan ya wa wiye ya nkasa David ana ninia
come on no read 26 years
oh imagine
the man is saying that
because of your profession and your profession intimate you ba
you
can leave this kind of propaganda saying
in the 1970s a member of parliament chief today in this country made out on the floor of parliament say Ghana should look at it say
looking at your profession you can leave this one to Gabi Asumino
absolutely
you can leave this one to Gabi Asumino in the first place you all Kokuba an unconditional apology me by excuse
no but he said it no said it on news for he's on news for say you make candidate for the past 26 years
I hope you know me and I know you. Yes. And I'm being consistent and I'm very determined to say what I'm saying. The Americans are not record here, the West. And they are by an MPP member of parliament. Onu akoye and no crank him on executive. Unlike Justice Anamu Dia Kosi any other no. But what the campaign manifesto any and I'm kind of cutting. Etikamu buy the FM by the West. And I'm with the cocoa kunkunte for them by a Danny acid. And in your money, everybody, no more than 30. Everybody, and on become what's material. Yeah, you're dear, and I'm welcome. Yeah, we send be Benjamin. Ask them. I send that go by, you know, at the end of we know you guys. I want to know a radio metinunu, or your Juma. That's what's one of secretary. Many of the Americans say the very people I know can was, but they almost see, you know, young town, near to the binka. Oh, sonny crying, Abe, oh, Sonia. And quality free more Sonia Bianca. I said, okay, was he in China? My guesses will be at that is a Bianca say, maybe I try to be no. And this will tell you, say, energy, oh, young Kanya Kobe be abominating at the end of it, no, yet the sumu into a throne, you know. And then Isaiah 5, you know, can say, 1 year, one more flip up a sebony. If they are trying to Mama Yaragakano, they always paid something, normally a better trouble, but Ghanaians are becoming more discerning. Miriam, young brother, debt no so. Many nyina ya dwene esa bosia de ya de sichiri kro many nyina ya dwene se bosia de eno de sichiri o man na mo bosia no ya mo nwenam what you say ya body ya de papa na we no his excellency John Mama I'm very happy say me no pe work as ono de ono akonka as young as he is no he's being guided by sage and prudence so ono akonka his excellency John Mama is starting himself say we a communicator. If I were
what kind of greno?
Go.
No greno. Bronica says where ignorance is bliss, it is folly to be wise.
Oh, please.
Where ignorance is bliss, it is folly to be wise. If I were him as a communicator, Make us say.
Oh, crowd you to Moses say work.
Yes, and I make us say. So what no listen is what the same is what we say
one thing the whole man that should guide us and say you must all get to listen. So with all respect, maybe I mean it's becoming one too many typical of a so in fact he's becoming an epitome or a title of insult. Baloney. It's on record. Say BC or Memuda. Not even Jerry Rollins. What you say? It's on record. Useless. ABC that is president. A wise politician will stand by his president. If I were him, I would have opted for good politician who stand by his president. Now president who did jame? Now me kana wuntia. Will I stand by you? The true kawa ebiakami. It was one kasano at the end of it all. The very castle well communicator. He becomes an apology to the communication. And it attended the Dawson. He sounded so cheeky. Why until the Abambabi or Digman? It shouldn't be so. He sounds too cocky, too pushy. I'm why I'm young queen. But Yamra Samso, Bosia Osu, a film cruma person weapon you rack of 4 person. Yes, you're Bosia 9.5 billion. Within a space of 5 years, it's hovering around 50 something billion. And no one some year come. Bible say, to whom much is given, much is expected. NDC or Memo is on record say that is the only petromania 27 years in administration. PNDC and DC. What you say? 90 years. When Kovia, most Mama administration and then this more than 8 years. You have never thought of that. Say Ghana for have resolved say I bet the money the 8 years. Enti Mama we pusadia ma obesi form. And Ghanaians are waiting for the savior. And that person is Adedan Kwaku-Foado and MPP. Enti mu ni mamunti. 8 years monya. 27 years, Minia, a government friend, everybody. My brother is here. Oh, the upper my divine, sorry. You take it sector by sector. Is it economy? Is it education? Is it health? Is it road? Now you're debating my man for you. 27 years of wastage, 27 years of exploitation, 27 years of corruption. Chrono, 27 years. But what do you for 5 years? No, Busia Mabui, Aquada Usia Namue. Why shall I see a retromo? Now, see if you are number Nabe. So you know Busiano, not the end of what media ye. Say 5 years no kwaba Busiaba. Now they come Jida, Jine Dinada. That is the meaning. Jine Dinada, Jida. Is that not the meaning? Jine Dinada. That is Jida. To Amujani a Diniada. That is typical of them. Young Chenny, one Chenny. A person like Woyo, young man position is too refined. He's too polished. What you say? I've grown one. Jine Dinada, no Dinada. No, Sadi Bakubeto so sada. Uji anwa sasa anwada. And that's a small pass a minia. You have northern region. The people over there are very diligent. They are very enterprising. Me as an Ashanti, I trace my ancestry to the north, especially the Gomba Fono. Womudia tomatoes, Womudia Bayre, Womudia Emon, Wamuya and and the common sense should have even prevailed before NDC say, Modia Mufesikano Cramo Mukakato. Kabayire bebuso na sada moji yere mudiye dua adi 90 years near the akomabom si adi dua onyame tisuro munya sa atro no nti munya sa na masa na you are killing us now minia hemra you are saying sikasam no so na minia kasem na economy no in fact I admire him. He was being evasive once one ko no but I'll bring him back. But there me yakasi ani say oh compare there, don't be content with mediocrity. Common sense. Togo. Ghana. Now let's talk Togo be. There wo Cote d'Ivoire will be. My brother, with all respect, me do hu yaw. Some be case Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso. With all respect, oh dear, yan listed, yan numberati the resources, the blessings onyame abestu on us. Even human capital. Even human capital. At the time of independence, the whole Africa crown, the number of intellectuals, Ghana could boast of more than any other African country. At the time of independence, we were rubbing shoulders with Malaysians, any Japans for. I have the records there. And we are being content with mediocrity. Togo, I'm sorry. No, we are not fowls. We are eagles. So it is so high. Okay. What you are saying? I mean, as my okay. So economy, confidence in him. What I mean, but the attitude of the government and the party in government. I don't see a party. Full soldiers come the idea about thing. Yet in the face of that, they will tell you say creating more jobs. I try no mama yarige kano. Even no, they paint walls, flimsy walls. The attitude of the people, of the government, and also Kamubi. And one factor,
The atosu energy. Dum so. Invest a beba. Look at our infrastructure. NDC will tell you kakaka me ba me yabie aka 2 minutes.
So mama call KNUST.
Me unwie
me mouth.
Ka 5.
Oh, my men call Cape Coast, UCC, Economics Department. Mr. John Dachi, a lecturer in economics, Honone Bisano, senior Ghana economy. Mr. John Dachi, if you are on the line, welcome to ATV. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you are most welcome to ATV.
Okay.
I want to welcome you to this program on ATV called Kanewu.
Okay, thank you.
You remember that this week there has been talks about investors losing confidence in the economy. From your perspective, how do you see the prospects of investment in Ghana?
Your line is very faint. I can't hear you.
I want your thoughts on investment in Ghana. Investors are claiming to be losing confidence in Ghana, and from your perspective, I want to find out from you, how do you see investment prospects in Ghana?
At any point in time, there are specific things that do define the investment climate in the country. You look at the direction of taxation, you look at the robustness of the legal regime to do with economic dispute, you look at the macroeconomic indicators and the toll it has on businesses. We do know that the business environment is not as it used to be some few months ago because of the effect of some disruption in macroeconomic indicators. But to a large extent, that has not eroded the vibrancy of the investment environment in Ghana. It is largely affected, but I think investment confidence has not gone too low for the economy. It is affected by this development, but it has not gone to the point that investors do not have appetite for our economy.
Mr. Adachi, the Bank of Ghana, hello. The Bank of Ghana just announced that Ghana's domestic debt is ranging around 56 billion cedis. From the look of things, does that affect investment in this country?
It depends on who the type of investor we are talking about. But to a large extent, it is not an interesting phenomenon to see the government borrow usually from the domestic market, because we are such a small economy with very limited access to credit by most SMEs, which actually forms the basis of our economy. So if the government is borrowing excessively from the domestic debt market, it's out of the extent, so we do not want such a situation to prevail in the country. So to that extent, it's not a good development. But on the other hand, we must also look at what this debt is being used. That in a way to actually promote activities in the investment environment. For example, if these debts are being used to put up economic infrastructure that boosts the investment environment, like promoting infrastructure development in telecommunications, the energy sector, which are very, very important indicators in the investment and the business environment, then that is not too bad. But the conclusion is that it is not very good for a government to borrow excessively in the domestic debt market. But there are some conditions that this is to allow that. If your revenue mobilization is also weak, then you are challenged as to how you are going to finance these infrastructure projects.
Mesrati for near her for Yelusu, Mr. John Dachi, our Tradi, our economics department, our Cape Coast University. I'm said the top they say, maybe no say a car investment as a sea fishimu near who the type of investment a bay, Nemum, the crackrado, and yet good, say on mine. Ebe Bob Bisia Bibri Mwa or mine no say Enodia or Meki clear.
Where'd you be, Omana?
Me bought it off.
Can afford to you. And our science make it clear that investment confidence has not gone too low. Where'd you not
too low?
And our domestic growing not too bad.
Not too low.
Gonna afford it. But you none at 80.
Me bought it off.
Now we keep point
Minia. The attorney said, it is a ye the brofokra na ye juma. Are we content? We said not too low. With that adjective, not too low.
Not too low.
Are we low? Bad. The top
or say domestic borrowing.
I listen not here. Kanewu Gana for not bad. Economic department. Economics.
Oh, what's saying?
Economics.
Mister. Then I said Dr. Baumia Sabekasa. Sasana would can yes. Me economy. Me up to level. They go with the man because my mass a week into. Because you free.
Me mau 2 minutes never round up na making kind.
Many are the American say. Adiaba come refiance last Tuesday. Floor of Parliament. Said honorable or come by you say wage bill no 57%. And yes 70. Many are repeating what I say. Or can hope hazard no remember okay fine. They are tossed to investor confidence no next time I be biano your products be away me because of investor confidence equity no melest their bro and no jai omunye biem and no nche adeba company ehunu ni say the ama investor confidence akọ from ni say cutthroat taxes yede bubbo so pam ye wi asika no ye de akoye sada ni jida ye wi ade de akoto plane president no atum na professor Mills wate committee se hwehwem
wow so propaganda ye the dias now ka
oh na say aeroplane na say no
propaganda we start say so o kan now de akoshe ho
Theta, I thought we were going to listen to
absolutely
me.
I'm listening.
I listened to you.
You have one
no matter how painful your delivery was, I was able to accommodate it. So please
one
learn
more
from
minute.
All respect. Who's a radio good with propaganda? But me too. The American say one say the why me use some one say two. The American say look. The American say. You is a former attorney general Matiamidu. And you na beka say he says your mama koto plane no inflative figure the committee no. Me na mekai. Is it part of propaganda? Maybe you are giving a different meaning to it. If not so dear. No than China, minia. Sa STS Korea daily. Ya papa inflative figure yi. When insurance enya okoji insurance no. Is it propaganda? No than China. Ya kopa bosia ba na inflated cost. Sa Achimato of Angkor Road. Ya di 43 million Ghana cedis. Now we call 135.5 million Ghana cedis. No more kotoka home. And no is it part of propaganda? And then you within a space of 3 years. About 2 years, near 800 million, more than 3.5 billion. Even that time, almost inflation, you're not saying it again. Is it part of propaganda?
Okay.
And in Tinubusia, the minia, your body had the pa. Nemo so about Busia. Now they've been campaigning for say, I cry to see you one cherry. But I crab you on more to send this Yamamuno. No, Wadani, cash your question. So, what did me a hin and koye? And in Tinubusia about more, but it doesn't reflect any of which
my reaction.
Oh, yeah,
men can come WhatsApp messages kakra me ocho pamfo edifice we drone now but I say for me I think Ghanaians must be blamed and not the NDC government. So no dey say Ghana for na yebu ye ho
say abetuma man no can am say can say o say atuma o muntra
yeah not the government. NDC should rather get on their toes and work enough. And work enough is enough, otherwise we the youth will take the role of parliament and impeach the president one day. Godwin Edifi Accra and Odebae. Where Edifi Kumasi Eric Edifi, because the NDC government is doing what the NDC government is doing is not good. Minim the NTR Casa, but also the Moya no. The economy is sick under this government. Mahama cannot treat this economy. Alfred, and if you keep close, no, the buyer. Or see, where is Kwesi Bisata? We have not heard from him.
NDC record the fantasy you don't be advice no
discuss it. Hey NDC. So now Mr. Wayo is a communicator to NDC. Oh lawyer pa.
First no PPP no.
Yeah.
Share.
Oh, is that so?
Bisano.
That's the way the Obiani. Obiani is on declared the support said Dr. Inum is the best man.
Share.
He said it.
Share.
It's not true.
Who
doesn't know that you declared that Dr. Inum is the best presidential candidate? But you said,
I declared.
I mean, you're sitting here and I'm telling you.
I declared. You have proved to that. You have proved to that.
Ghana Union of Traders Association, Ghana Union of Traders, George Ofori, our line. So now you have deep garden. So said the common or your president, Emma Ghana Union of Traders Association. Mr. Ofori, ultimate camera, Chema Kwababa ATV, Kanewu Mediso. And I promise to say,
I don't know about when I'm here.
Would did I now or dready fire what I would now down one or some penny? A dready I coso or my gun and Mutitru in Krahano, a sign of Munefa.
If I show Brady moment,
yep, near make sure they say, what now dready fire? Mr. Altimenka.
I'm not one of the me 2 points.
Dear me beside say, a dready fire Ghana had it through in Krahano, sign a Omuhu Ghana. Sika Samon to ya bind to ya or to Sika Samon, a dready fire Ghana, sign a Muhunefa.
You're telling me that I'm no more than Ghana. The Senator, and I'm sure chief in house. The Senator, and say, a good deal, and if you can be a court. Only a mere poor, Omonante market center for, and she said, a good year in the voice, Catherine was Catherine, a good year. And the discussion echoes here, and a good year echoes fine. Discussion also, and to clear echo bazaar, and also a good year and share bazaar. Now, and there will be the Mr. Ubi, and I'll be to the Aparana, near a 2 to and no share, young fiscal police, and I say, young Sika Seminua. And then I mean, because said that to a pit and I beat in a international. Now, I'm saying economists work for microeconomic indicators, say, inflation, interest rate, and I exchange rate at that way. The San Yemeni and saying, I know shame in our interest rate, and there Ghana, the interest rate is between 20 and 35%. So the book of Michigan interest is free for now, Otoko Bobisia, National could hear basically as interest. Now we get number bank and another we get my energy. Okay, the whole more air, somewhat at the whole more, somewhere, also a haggling. We share the exchange rate and the exchange rate marketing. A new beer on possible kind of pressure. A new beer possibility and potential is what you pay. Now, so we can exchange rate ceremony. It could be green. Let's cast our eyes back and our minds back. Near Tama, the denomination of the city nearby. Now, a year 1 cedi to $1. Some money 1 cedi to $1. So, it's 100,000 Ghana cedis with 100,000 US American dollars. And that time, you can say, dollar no. And I see, it's between 2.7, 2.8. It's assuming, say, 2.8 gram per month. And then you are talking of 2.8 billion, now that's 100,000 US American dollars. That's against 100,000 or $1 billion in the previous years. It will show here That is a such a man like a now, $100,000 and $1 billion. Let and let we here to around 80,000 Ghana cedis, 2.8 billion, and some $600,000. It means that you need an extra 1.8 billion, and some would be 100,000. 1 billion cedis, and some would make the $600,000 US American dollars.
Already, yeah. Metiwase ya na chese said the city no top form kwan hye bia ni ho a ye de ama city na gina no ha mo adwadie pa nya sa.
Oh yes, I think I must say adwuma akofom pa.
Ye to so me no
akofom to sense and then the new no ye consumers na ana gana fu na consumers no ye kwakota dia enne sikara be ko kudi ni tino ubeko anapa akubisa ade enna we have a corner price is different and we have a corner price is different me akasa personal experience a year that will be sure they call me bank send a couple of $. They call me pan 2.6 for Ghana cedis to the dollar, and I'm sure they call by 2.67.
Already, I know the me did yes, omo ayehwe etie ye ni nyina no we anya asemfo from and high na me kaya na nsem mo yes nka mo be ko strike if it's Bank of Ghana hye bi odi aba yante mo nka bi akosi say efa
you go so tire to na em say we dey be for konye market so say omontoni atuna safre sabe no ojo na say BBC no from say gravity akokutie watuna safre ama was saying for petition ama petition area ko anti igusu aye petition
some of it and
the possibility say BBC be seen there you moving out but opani afro there let's go kutie international someone had shut down
okay eti bone to fa mame musika sam any ade no say obi kurasika kase no pese wode be hye oman mu a wo as the president of Guta no afutu obe na ade be ma no
Machasada na wet no me too kwanti am not
kose ma me fa we nya kwan na me kira se ne obi kurasika kudu obi na so pese ode be hye oman mu ebe di dwa wo as president of Guta no afutu obe na ade be ma no
mente.
I'm say baby I want
mente pacho me Monday me show
me that's it pa Ura George Ofori Guta president and I no nutrition come no na me fa unko baby I come rasum dwe Ura Ofori and no kind no ya somoti in some work kind inflation rate in the fall of the city no do omohwamo yi pa we kire say eniema bebre anko ansana meko break no aben kenkan me text message kakra na fi yankomra Ghanaians should testify the NDC cannot rule Ghana. Let's wait for the right party. We borrow but not use for what exactly we borrowed it for. NDC, go to the leaders of MPP for help and how to manage the economy. The MPP man should exercise patience for their right time will come. Your right time will come in 2024. ATV, the best MPP always to victory. Where Emmanuel at a point was trying never back. I feel at a point was time Emmanuel. Emmanuel Edifi Gabon and a Dubai. Make sure say Edipa Bebre, Amano Bebre, Etima Yadasi. I say MPP always to victory 2016. A while Emmanuel Techi Edifi Gabon and a Dubai. A while Yadawasi. So when I pray, share Sabri order. We said John Dramani has no vision for Ghana. He's incompetent, and must be voted out from seat. Cheba for Aprade, Edifi Kumasi, and Odebaye. We said, may God bless ATV and you all, Yadasi. NDC man is under an umbrella, so he doesn't feel the hot sun and the rainfall fire pen and DC. We TK edifi Kofi ase enyina su na odebae Kofi yedase was it wo share chiri ase nti owi ade boy nkan nsuo su tan nkan
say the MPP ni well and
all
kind Nadia Texas no all kind of fairly dear
madam
unsemu dear
na mo dear be pa na mo be ka say no kure yesu kura cha dia be ka say sisimu always guilty conscience that difference guilty conscience that difference
and what was it Massa, times are really hard. President should stop telling us lies and solve the problems.
Yeah, guilty conscience. It doesn't feel secure.
Also, please ask the Better Ghana Agenda people that we, the health promotion assistants, they are owing us 8 months' salary when they are paying. When are they paying us? Minyi is a lawyer. Ebetimi actually more. Ebi ana Mr. Tepe and a bit now. We say President Mama should not forget that he won the elections not more than MC way my candidate. Mame and Nane me homra. Yaw, and sana me be corona me wo be 1.5 minutes am the bam patcho run up na me Nane me homra.
And so are you.
Debbie,
no man.
He's a very good guy. And look, Divine, you're a very good guy. But what can say you Asma okay, you know. So can be you a man for bad discredit to say, how can you do man ya yunkum? Run inside it. Was he on final call for squad? And a mass credibility in you. But you are above that. And can be.
No, I mean what I say. Now, it's just to put on record that
search and
waste my vote on just anybody apart from Dr. Indum.
And I make catcher and say, Rollins, I came to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Or search and professor, where did you get this to man?
Okay.
What catches so man 1 year? Yafan, Diawokano, me did this a practice in you. Well, just as I believe, said, now,
honest, I'll be honest,
better
space of time.
No.
He has lighted almost the whole country. Rollins, the number of senior secondary schools, Shama Secondary School, Chabadam Secondary School, Techila Secondary School. He has put secondary school in almost all the areas. Don't go there. We grew under Jerry Rollins. As some of us.
I'm a friend and dachi, I'm a friend of my any daso. Nesenti ATV at the woman's Jumadi Ebramo, Free Jordan Cosifiada, and you may no numne Fakosino Sia, Jumadi and Mofra and Indian. And your man was here, I was schooming in our butcher be I was at the same Kayo, a Yadrada Cosifiada, and you may be a no numne fa Ecosino Sia, and my friend him dear with ATV so.
Say catch him no be no an say be on my what there yes sudia e de ama wo there our brabo no tinene e was said to me through san sudia so that me sira e betimi aye kase e wo brabo mo wo tie me wo hura me wo Benjamin Sira, who perceive Radisrao, said you were Siraskafobi, said you were Siradifobi. But when you're watching this out, you are come a baby rade. When you're watching this out before when you're mere so.
Join Charismatic Redemption Ministry this and every Saturdays on ATV at 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. and repeat on Sundays at 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Charismatic Redemption Ministry. Gaga wo, gaga.
Looking for a venue for your wedding reception, conferences and retreats, outside catering, recreation? Look no further than Coconut Grove Beach Resort Hotel, located in Elmina. Coconut Grove Hotels, memories worth repeating.
The beginners, the instructors, the intermediaries. Whichever group you belong to, it's salsa time. Come join us release stress through steps that goes with rhythms. It's Salsa Extra every Wednesday at the Coconut Grove Regency Hotel from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Salsa Extra. Come dance with me.
If they're going to get a goal, they're going to have to get it in the next 20 seconds. And Montari goes for goal! Rockers! Oh! That has got to be one of the best! Donovan has it! From home, there is glory!
Welcome to another interesting segment on young adults.
If I know I'm going to a girl's place, a girl's room, I know that the roommate is not around, I put on condom.
I was a woody toffee, rubber all. And yet,
out. I mean, so you rather remain poor? I said living God.
Bugatti, that's a normal level thing there.
They don't give in things like that. You know, like we watch in the Nigerian movies. It's not true.
Thursday, right? I meet you. It depends on where. You understand me?
Any other girl who does that is cheap or like she knows herself.
I'm sorry if anyone is offended, but I think so.
You think so?
And I'm telling all the girls crazy, yo. Listen, I'm a money, pop, pop, pop. Oh, pop, pop, pop. Your money, gone, gone, gone. Oh, gone, gone, gone. My money, pop, pop, pop. Oh, pop, pop, pop. Your money, gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, nigga, be right in the building. And we counting money, we chilling, right? So right until we.
Makwaba eba amansan TV so Kanewu na wani eguso no said the mo hu ye no na ejapa na so wa ha ese e dane ye ho ba said the be kan ye ma ho kwan ye ma wakwanya e ma oka oboso asem na etomre bia na ese me di nsu ogugu ne ma so na eba fom adwumadie yi a ye di me ne Mr wayo tete wayo oye lawyer ka NDC legal team no oka ho bi na Mr. Divine Nkrumah Divine national youth organizer and a national youth coordinator of the Progressive People's Party and a yaw Adomaku Befi member of the MPP communications team Jamuson for Wafu Amedi Dumadimu Chame from Kwesiamu Akujampa.
No, I'm from Mr. Kaya no.
Lawyer. Yeah.
Me didn't hear domestication.
There is a mistake. There may no dear say a Tom Rivia na engineer Consa and Mr. Facham and your now say Medica Kaya no Balkan Energy a Jumacobia a fee American memo. Now almost Ghana buying a court as a contract bia Ghana mind any man. Na one fa kwan paswaje ama sese court to ashade pete say yemfa Ghana entua $12 million ema Balkan Energy when na so commissioner justice ya apel e dey atudwa say nipa ya na attorney general eyi wo mo ko gina ko defend Ghana wo nsem bebre mu no ya na accept afracha say wo mo ayi ne ya ka chi kakra eno nti attorney general entrance no one pen crofo a ombetimi e defend Ghana e wo niam bibru ye be kwa no so batansa ne ye be ko yawo me ma osima ba ko because say na mo ye mo hima hit no
na me ka ho bi
na let me ho ama anka be hard no sima ba ko na fa round up on economy no am ne yanko sima ba ko
economy no menia ye tie ni say ye ne da yigem e ne nim say ye ho hihie just 2008 year you know ota kodo no in America bosia ne enya bi ababi abon first come to botomu ba hihye ye pa odi be gu kwa mu no ama sabi utimi nya bosia no eboa eneti sen ababi abon first come to botomu na mom de tie pa ne se o koto ade nra na se ne the same thing because interest or the exchange rate no year si etimi the 8 years eso dollar no from 7,500 ebe do 10,800 Nasa within a space of 5 years, no, and I'm 26,000. I know you hear more than more. I bet you born first come to Butum. Name of the year Kapani say, Abanya oil or economy. Then they GDP as a 2008 being count, they are 8.4. Then I shrink here. I know you hear more than more. I bet you born first come to Butum. Name of generally, no, their satisfaction, their psychology. Yeah, 1 month phone, or 2 near my yeton. And they say, a boy and senior Jones Abakoko. In the first of says, he can't new a mind mono, according to Fobibotum. And so a band is so wicked, say, young trade my fucker to him. Now, so young trade my fucker to him mono. Near 2 you say fuel, near 2 Cassicum, near Tonkanium. It's your bedroom pamper, so it is said a blaze for no. 1 more copy of Egypt. I'm a pharaoh, and yet more ding, sheer wickedness, and what did and so. But Sabi, every year, Tom Rebina Pambo who for so out to the Bema.
That's it. Yaw Adomaku Befi, Adodo na friend the lawyer and ordinary no. Lawyer, why you brief 1 minute.
Yo, me that's it. We share a interview I only Ghana for almost so omoka oman ho a conclusion and an tougher. Ura Mr. Deche or economist. Edibet to want to say. This all the can na Ghana economy no. Investment confidence now ya can no. It has not gone too low. Which means you want to cancel. Ghana is on track. In the seminar, but na sometimes an argument no. Yeah, you buy Kasama parties.
Make your case.
You buy Kasama parties, and I bet Kasama a mankubi no. Propaganda also. But you take clear on Kanewu say the investment confidence is not too low. I mean, you have and no a correction. Economics abeka. Me no.
Propaganda secretary.
Ufa Guta.
Ghana for you.
Guta, Mr. Foribai. Abeka bibi about say president. Listening president no afre and I invite you almost say mumbra na me make masem
one economic indicators pointing to the fact of muchiri wo even know
umbra
and your certificates are not too low oil economy domestic borrowing is not too low.
Mr. Dachi see me I have 2 more minutes waje Mr. Dachi actually say domestic borrowing also is not too bad if it's for a purpose.
No, he didn't say that. You all listen to him.
We can play back.
Okay.
What's his
no but
30 seconds.
Yes, on real issues. For instance, the issue of say President Abeya's statement. I'm saying that is the truth. Telling the truth that we borrow for a good purpose. So me nka and I won't no be can no credit ni bi no. You better bosia but the be adwuma na make say the best way is to hold people accountable and not blame them. After the time, then you see that work has been done. Secondly, now me bra divine eka say papa kwesindum. For example, MPP by omotwene beta ho obeboy. People are not volunteering. Papa kwesindum or bibi apeso ya. The government of today is open. Come and let's build the country together. But you do not come and think that you must be giving the mantle to. And I made a provision for them that the PPP, which has come out of the CPP, is going to get a 7%. The reason why I did it was that will push this country to a coalition whereby now people can come together. For example,
Divine, correct this impression. Apart from economy, or say PPP, EFI, CPP, is that the case?
Oh, it can't be the case.
What make you point one of
there are some more kind say PPP, EFI, CPP. Most of the time, you know, DC for person more line PPP by force to CPP. Now may look like some compromise faction. They are not bibino. Yeah, no, yes, say. It is PPP, no. It is made up of Nkrofwa. Pragmatista. Believe in satisfying the exigencies of time. Nyama here. Enya brofa kesi onyama here Ghana for no. Enu na EGDC ebe nti no so bi be ka say PPP. No. At the point so some people decide they say no. Baby o man no CPP time no etwa mo mutumi nya dwumadi e dia show mo na say clearly no omo out to live your funds some relevance in Ghana politics in the no ye decide say no see obi mu ka somebody use the same vehicle na in fact so bi amba so e ma ye ntumi realize it to me nti no so bi be ka say CPP asem a e no de onyin fi mu kra na PPP no de it has come to stay and stay for good.
Nti the opposite say PPP is not an offshoot.
No. How can it be a fact? No. You see, let me.
Who is the youth coordinator of the PPP? Who is a member of the NDC legal team? It may not too sure say you can confidently describe PPP more than.
All in this country.
No.
We know the genesis.
Let me also tell you
to be told.
No.
You can hold
you when you decided that you wanted to join PPP.
That is how it happened.
When you decided that you wanted to be part of PPP.
Please.
What? Why?
Okay. In every election, you have a lot of people. In every election, things happen.
Let me tell you one thing.
I think, sir, I wanted Divine to.
He's clarified. But I'm saying that it's a fact. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. No. It was once upon a time that
No, he's inviting me. I decided to keep my cool. What's it mean?
Okay. The facts are the facts.
Okay. What are the facts?
That is the PPP.
And
out of the
no. Facts are relative. And they are subjective too.
To what?
How factual is
the fact that there's a bottle with water in it. Relative to what? Gas in it.
I can also see it from a different angle.
Please.
I can also see it as a Don't rationalize. Why
you know yes our problem?
Say no. The do so no. I said me di kan.
1 minute interview.
I'm so you have had enough time.
Oh,
so on the economy no. On the
economy as someone
time no LBT yanko enim. Why you na we lawyer ya call you to the bar. Judgment debt and then some work can to the extent say so commissioner say omo attorney general mpempi no omo kojina the name could different the Ghana no enye from your angle no who is saying
I mean you made that say the call by the sole commissioner Justice Apewa. I think it's a call by people who follow events of their nation and we want to see things change. I think that there is one process I will have to make it clear on. We'll show you so. So the process of selecting people to be with the Attorney General Department, it's a very robust one. And the person can say, for instance, experts and a ASR process. Judges was our committee also. Lawyers of high reputation and number of years standing at the bar. I was before Obe got through if that panel, that committee now, interview for people who are to be assistant state attorneys. You found a new lawyer, you're assistant state attorney, you rise through the ranks. I did my national service in WA. And when I went there, I've just finished my LLB. And I was part of that Attorney General Department in WA. That time I was not a legal officer, but I just joined it. And I could see that certain logistics were lacking. But the process of getting Nipana Omoko joining there, Meka Akase, Ghana has one of the robust one. Committee nebet na hono. Judges, and they are judges of the Superior Court, either the High Court or the Court of Appeal or the Supreme Court. Nebet na sa committee so. In the clear woman say, Omwa yebe from the scratch in the day. Mimi say the best for this country compared to other areas all over the globe. But Kaka Mimi Huni say the problem I have seen is the individualistic nature of doing issues. Say the individual focus to helping the states. Yafa we now we an attorney of the state, you know. Your reaction towards work. Because Mimi say a justice of the Superior Court. Eba betna a panel so say you be a man for a mama betna a gem and I be jumama the state as state attorneys. Now be far people who are not really ready for the tax. It is our level, at that level, the best around are the ones that go through. But after you know, maybe problem kakra me huni say it falls on individual people. Their commitment to help the state. So volunteerism and patriotism comes in here. And now Obesha, for example, issues of individual nature, no, great men have made pronouncement. Martin Luther King say, or say an individual has not started living until he leaves the narrow confines of his individuality concern to the broader concern of all humanity. Therefore, when we are state attorney, no, what is your reaction towards state issues? So that the legal preparedness of state attorneys, ochina, yama or file, yama or docket, obeko ejumachina, how prepared are you? That is where the problem is. I want to also add my voice that what the sole commissioner is saying is not that the best people are not recruited, because I know that the process is very robust. Okay. But when they are recruited, how prepared a person is before he goes to defend the state. And at that point, you don't go to blame the Attorney General. Anyway. It could be the Attorney General in power today or the former ones who are gone. They have a lot of issues to attend to. Imagine dealing with other nations, looking at other legal regimes, modern legal systems, trying to bring them to bear to our system. They have so many on their hands. It is who the young state attorney, and now who the director of public prosecution, and now those who are down the lane, who tasked to go there and defend the state, if you are sharply prepared, how do you defend the state? So the problem is not the cream that we put there, because but the attitude towards work. Now that they have been
be about logistics, are you saying said Niama SSA a lawyer for Ninya Krata Umbeshe Manaka Tiani Ade and nothing motivate you to go and do research, extensive research to be able to defend government?
Logistics there a very paramount, but I could me hear from a son say if you have to go to the Accountant General and check salaries. The guys at the Attorney General Department are one of the people who are being paid. Okay. Their pay is fantastic. And they also have some privileges. Like, they have allowances for their apparels and all those things. And so when it comes to remuneration, I would say that if you look at the civil service across board, the Attorney General Department is... and all this came about during this time. During the time of the former president, the late former president, Professor Mills, he understood how state attorneys must be equipped when it comes to their remuneration. Okay. But the issue of general logistics, like maybe modern legal books, you understand? Jurists keep writing books all the time. Law is dynamic. Today, a principle of law could be enhanced, and a jurist will write on it. Do you have these modern books? Do you have these? For example, the Supreme Court of the United States of America, the House of Lords in the UK, some pronouncement, even though their judgment is persuasive. But are we able to supply some of these judgments from these jurisdictions for our judges here to be able to use them and counter and juxtapose it to their own understanding of the Ghana legal regimes? Those logistics, I think, are a bit low, and so the state needs to pump in more. But when it comes to remuneration for the people themselves, there, Metnaha Akane said that Attorney General Department is one of the areas that people are being paid.
From your legal perspective, Ofo said the Justice Apaweke or case.
No, I think his lordship has a case that people. So it comes to the problem that I have identified that people's their individual focus. How because the moment you become a state attorney, you've devoted yourself to work for the state. You wake up and then you are supposed to go out there and defend the interests of the state. So, for example, before him, Skasem, the matters that got to the point of giving judgment death. Where matters if state attorneys would have been proactive on the cases that they were handling,
then it would have the issue of judgment death
wouldn't have arisen. You understand? All because a certain individual, how prepared was that person to go to court? They called the case and then the state attorney is not present. Why do you put the blame on the attorney general, who is busy maybe attending to other international assignments, who is busy maybe having cabinet discussion? You see, the problem, chunk of the problem, 80% is on we the citizens. Mid-ordinary Ghanaian.
You just see now catch and say, your farm AG office no. They go through a robust
robust process.
And because I didn't know able to identify some of these things. As soon as we any traits near there, I'm not sure. Say, or bet me, because all those things should be factored in recruitment.
That happens. But we are citizens. And I think you'll be getting text messages. The Ghanaian attitude. Opadiana, nenim fefefe, nenim bobobo, meye. If you want to say to say program Kanewu, they are not bold to come out and make decisions and stand out. So that Ghanaian character is there. Why not the fede boko ready to do everything? On your position in the pay, not the board and in the suit assessor. For example, like you are saying, most of the issues before his lordship Gestapo are instances where state attorneys were not present in court. Why should it be so? And you don't expect the attorney general to come and tell you in the morning from your home that you have a docket. The docket has been given to you already. Cases have been dispersed already. You know your schedule for the week. You know how many dockets you are dealing with in the month. Do you expect the attorney general to come and remind you? No. It is the citizenry's attitude towards the state.
And then
that is the problem.
Fantastic. Divine. There were instances where there were even state officials. Baby, defended and I testify against the state before, and in terms of judgment death near them. There were instances a binomo idea be a dream Poby said a binomo crash that any omo logic complaint no omo the case na kono the plaintiffs no jig judgment death no etimi wakana na bi ye enti no omo abeye fa kwan bi sumpo a asem no ye bedi for said ye be ya obenya na dia kakra. Do you share that belief?
Attorney General,
as well as Nipa, the caliber of people are a defending Ghana.
You see, the problem is not the caliber of people. Sanya, why you can't or patches and confer Attorney General's department on only and Crawford. Omunimunte, and that's Omunim Diano, I was go, and any people be a can you don't go on. A yadia, a yanokre. Bobby Sound says, our judgment debt in some many problems here on my face in harmony creative. Aye politicians. And any panels you didn't say good nachi. I have to children. Into no attorney, you have nipo working or edge more attorney general department. No, or no politician, no tesoro no mono. Edinesa es in the mini. So Kasa, mebo a pampem. Into no, or take a man out beka. That's what is happening. Into PPP. Also, Yagi said we should separate the office of the attorney general from the ministry of justice. Some problems when you know, me say at times when you prophets no, oyi fi asori dem nko a to the bia oyi bi fi a friend is saying abonten so oyi bi fi political parties mu sasem we yenyen san suade hunu 2012 about to me abeto no ye kache Ghana for say ya wonyema bia ye expect say aban mu pay for no munye one you see we should give Ghanaians the opportunity to elect their own MCs and DCs ayesam ayaka. Because fundamental problems na face your man where you nyina suffer from no because they be a Ghana for no matter about they expect the MP so kwan yeme yom road because no to aba e the man but you nyina nim say mpuntunduma so de enye MP won efi ono ko boa mamre ye hyemra boa itinu mpuntunduma no de dodo na fi MCs in DC ono uyi anu so fi ono ma a lot of nyama ono yesi free SHS e betia ye na some ministry of justice was some be okay or say you know very very important also there are a lot of cases akwa aban attorney general department representatives say some ko defend the state no every p no to the extent say very bia no Peter Abba you sika more than 264,000 the man free just because AG department no am obia am be represented
no na me bisa say enti no we no deliberate obi ni obi wo kanana said ya be ya ukọ na mama na ukonye sika na obe ba me kakra di ana. Do you share that?
Share we no on say nya assumptions and as nya dey betumi aka say ye betra ono mu abobo ye tiri maka say ni ye pe no. Me pese meka say obi nim hu bi. But see at the end unkoto enkrane. Say enkrane gu onum na ujira enkrane ni mu na ututu enkrane no. Ujina achire ye njina enkrane mu ututu enkrane. Here is the problem at FAC or Maya. Yenina him said, problem is simple. Yama solution, PPP, Yama solution say we should separate the office of the Attorney General from the Ministry of Justice. Because yenina him said, a political appointment, Ministry of Justice, no, abaya or also no, and they appointed Ministry or a Minister of Justice, no, and yenina Minister of Justice, no, you may dear Odi. Basa emrasam ne nhihye ya enti no ya fa ne say obi a wa aban mu akoko naive akondoni ama obi a o private person bi a person bo man ne kro no enyina enim say political party no sa di we no omo be support and as in a way no sa ministry no support. Yeah, there are a lot of cases aside to o memu ase ya enyina enim na bakosem even for the time wa judgment death in some ba ye complain ya ye ka say one mo na ba bontin be kasa first okuja to ablakwa no nam radio to radio so a PRO so ye attorney general department officer so ye minister of justice onim or defending cases from case to case or can something na support wo yo me no aba onim asam kwa na abeka and the kind of nkofo e wo abem ye wo omem ha say wonim time na PPP e ka say corruption to atese wo memu ase yo keta hihye ne project to atese o ya evidence ye ka ya so bobokro no enso krofo e ba bontia no mu defend the indefensible nyama ye timi defend wo memu ase no mu defend won say na nchi ye bia ye say o de woton betete nenso o di say o de kire ba bi no na yankopon e hwe de free wonim say to memu ase abuga pele nsem ye ba ye so onye PPP ni onye PPP ni amwa na twe ni kojina court say ye nipo ye NDC ni because ye ni NDC no enye chinye eye nipa ana ye sesa nipa we he has woefully caused financial loss or boy e kro no anase nam no so mi ahwere sika kan ni should tell you say ko form abem no kro no be boy it has some kind ye di intro it yes we should separate the office of Attorney General ye kan no krese sana ma we me ye lose sika nyama edi ba ya kwan sika edi ba ya kwan ne de mani pahunu and I said the man crofo a don't deserve it for no work done because you nyina nim say doctors for the doctors for modern bo teachers for ebi ma ya juma 2 years 1.5 years a omunya akatua ye a omu deserve you ayi omu right say ti omka omu enti omka sika ni wonom na so de onya hwe ya yes yo ye kwaji esika price of ton case na ye nka ho hwe nkoso na jasa pau e kan se mi wa ase pese mi kan na me fan kire etiefo paper no say Mr. Justice Appel called for the separation see I'm quoting asama no kan yo PPP asama ya Canada onu any experience or one nyina chire no ti asama kan or say Mr. Justice Appel called for the separation of the Attorney General's department or office from the Ministry of Justice to enable the minister to strengthen his or her supervisory role efficiently and effectively. Yes, some now watching or the other people anymore no so care bi no. We are no so few no man. Or say or question or quiz or say how can the citizenry demand for hospitals salary increase if we allow state funds to go waste? The same way you na make a PPP. Yes, some your professor ye can that no nande obi experienced person abet na no ka chese. Ye ni say it ade ne ye ni sa. Nesi na be ya sa de bia ye medal politicians wa ban mu ese so omu defend ye no na omu ni e friend saying Attorney General because you fan say obekọ court we lawyer o could defend the offense yes who could defend the state no see our government na why NDC government na also na mahama atu bullet catch us my branch o kwa case we
no please you can't say things like that.
No, I'm just citing an example.
But these are sensitive matters.
Yes, they're sensitive matters, but I also want to sound sensitive to let you know the relevance and importance of what I'm saying.
Matters.
No, we all know how manipulations, when people are vulnerable, they are vulnerable.
And you can substantiate that.
No. I'm just telling you that Attorney General Department or me lawyers, they are vulnerable to manipulation.
We are humans. We are all humans.
Yes, so I'm just telling you that. Merchant bank and a 40 days. No, me come as an example. Now, or see merchant bank, there's your lawyer being called if any be in there, see a jet to Musanko ye. Now, my hammer to bomb a catch or say, my branch, Oka, me say, can they say, Oka, father, and that's for better. That is what they do. We all know something. Now, walk back. So, yeah, more time, more, no one documents, no one channel and the coin. So, you see. We are saying that you separated the office of Attorney General because as I see we are judgment that Keko waits for no work done. You bet to me I used to be Edia young puntu numa wodo be benefit amount for other than say the biano obi interest in a day serve ewa aban mu. Enye sa si enye amfi onu mu a ebedu review a say no ohia ni asamba obi enu obeka bi ama no. Obi ani wo beka bia ma no na so obi ani wudi atutu asem na so oka bibia enye woda obi antumi defend o because ono na owo tumi ono platform no ono kasa yetie nti ono na asem ebetuja wo beka bibia no ye twe a. Yes, that is what is happening. Enti no yesre ye de mpanyifo we die enka ye ne ekoka ya enka ya no sumi na so se si ye die justice apew na mo agasa mu yi ni se onye agentinani Emma a judgment debt no. He see on the Ababe to Jano. Say we should separate the office of the Attorney General from the Ministry of Justice. PPP. That has always been our position.
Okay. Divine, me that say Divine. Yeah. And some about how the main sound court here for when I'm making can you make a crabby na yanko. Also tell the PPP man to know that if government takes loans, he builds infrastructures and we don't get benefit from it today. So as
infrastructure I'm not maybe by some state of the nation and camp. State of I see Mr. Host, be in full control of the program. Nanado is not yet a president. Kwesindum is not yet a president. It's a debate on our economy now. Indum is working for his Tama Willie and a defeat Tama by. I say they didn't know so I cannot. Monty, no.
Well, if I'm in Frau, and my gentle,
I don't know.
May the debut.
Mr. Romania.
So I didn't be Friday, maybe.
Mr. Romania. We said, tell the PPP man to leave a Kufadri alone. Okay, we jado. He will win this time. We will soon edify Kufrudia and our Dubai. Was it? We also where Philip or if you don't call or friend or tell the PPP man that if he doesn't have anything to say, he should keep quiet. Why? My kind way did that. A dorsal. Hey, was okay. Hey, Ghana no. Chia. I say, and Mama NDC, chia. Okay, what if you go? Chia, no. Obi kan ya ye de no. Also do so. I say, NDC man, will you chew wee seed as a medicine? Okay. I say, would you chew wee seed as medicine? What is bad is bad. It can never be good. I say, I crazy sapon. At the end, where are we going, Ghana? God have mercy on us, on this country. We or the young danger and or the biosphère friend and God friend. Ghana is running too much deficit, and what are we buying? Using the money to buy? Is it oil? I don't know what you mean. The inconsistencies are too many. Do our governors of our nation have cabinet meetings? President, Minister of Finance, other ministers are all saying different things concerning the economy. Why? Nicholas Edifi Accra here. so yaw mama ma osmedu idea chire no na nso chire wadwene our judgment dead nipa ekojina Ghana ma eni din mu tomre bi kura yenya ban panifo ekojina baabi say we obuji say e sika ma o the next 10 minutes need you
me that say but we frank and me nua you I lecture my personally I've benefited immensely. Question now the two one who does it here. I'm giving you some kind of Greek's gift. I hope you understand the Greek's gift. Some kind of dangerous gift. I say assembly that judgment that no. He ended up giving lectures. And then according to this book this. I'm going there. You hold your breath. Why
you don't have you show you super?
Oh, no, so when bisa. Watch me no. You have personal say about judgment.
Judgment there heavy.
But on a more serious note, M1 was the NDC. So almost some pemra, the mra juma. And can you sank a babu kunia the idea must MPP. For the by economy no, he was struggling. By the bar lord they were in Hoge Kebi. Na judgment that nuclear component were here what to change. But member says minia divine can say be divine. Sa question we no o ayi no. O ko fa pe na o man this for na holding. So o mo de abuga pele court. O mo de court ntidi en. Ma me kire ye be si so anke hye o ma. Ye di kan. Ade na Kofi Humado sector minister on yafuna ko bie. Anasa kwa no din anabu minister deputy ya information minister. Mutala was not part of it. They make us what you say. Me say en kopim so yo misika na ye be jama en CP ye be jama ye no. We no omo de dadare. And to go cast omo de no kwa. Wayo if you were to be smart, obeka to any say kra man
is taking his course.
And I make it say enye no kra because they di ka ba na enye. They make us what you say. Ya di wo yo midie. Ya di CP die. Obra ba na say koje. At the end of it all, I'm telling you say they are just throwing dust into our eyes. They are pulling woods over our eyes. Enye juma. That is typical of them. This in only this year, we have what we call stonewalling, and can be better take advantage of it because they are noted. Their advantage in work or creating advantage. That is typical of them. Remember, I say me they question personnel near their day. I think the two of them in a way made a very fantastic because before you become a lawyer, you'll have gone through so many and son I said you can he say. Answer na be fa kwado akotoni general the kind of robust year be come no and so you can't take it out so they are refined polished but politicians have been manipulating them especially at the NDC judgment that over the years when the case baby aba wontua bi obetua na mom dey tie ne say uhwe the nature situation environment o me dey tua no a eno na ama say no the time judgment that no akoyi ayesa ma me bia me ne tifie unse so be excellency. In fact, it goes with dignity. Yeah. It goes with respect. But then to some extent, for respect. His Excellency John Mama, I throw any at the Dientino. When you pay Yarmana, so ye Excellency Abu be diatem. When you pay Excellency Abu be diatem. When you pay Excellency Abu be Catro or Beshabo. Mamma no. Son or the general. And I'm Butch and say no. No Excellency, I said, will be our Sheba with this only trouble. That is the state. And the judgment that no one musu urafi ebobat you drew instances of the current deputy or the first deputy speaker amount for raising against ebobat you drew no deputy attorney general no ankasa and facilitating because of his own fiendish interest urafi beti modrusu ana urafi ana urafi okuje to ablakwa deputy foreign information minister let me free attorney general say me abogum yefa bibinya niema. So clearly no any names be a be by any idea of mutual no e just idea no wencheni and na justice doche and no one some local say to create to loot and share and anya no o refi say come na hoy we deal a public power when this was make come could dear dance here to say CP no say no mo shewu what you say na history no I was here and now me trans na me share cash flow na me share won say cash flow before some people about power no na man for adwenya se koko yentwamu because yenu abanche MPP na this measures no ba ya yetumi ya koko sustain ya
no man for create starting travel
also cash flow no World Bank sika buy na mokoje sa abosia no what they were doing is say so na okoko abeji asase na ye bedua ma edua kuafo beba na mo betua no 5 years say MPP ama keneke the whole Ghana send a merchant bank wo mo fa yi no ka kuafo ni nyina sika no kodi kwam na ho no nchem and the hoons and some Mexican can fire. And none sa typical into come na hoy a lecturer at no mean university or gimpa on the story so be any mobedia dan say the and the CPS no ko ba saying it is some the tough boy nyina ni say and the NDC no omu realize say one of the ways I bet with the resource here when say young first some shady circumstance be what you say near create judgment debt to create to loot and share. So at the end of it all no say justice apo catch say attorney general for no me no I beg to differ. Because over the years, no, you have been having attorney generals, you have been having workers at the attorney general's office. Yeah, they have been working with impeccable record. But now we have one ulterior intent and one crime semitino, and they are making these people agents to facilitate it. Most of those I can tell you say attorney general's office, no, workers no in fact, it's not anything to write him about. Yes, I can tell you.
Also, it's among the highest.
Oh, Massa, media until he's telling me. But I can tell you. So we'll be our law firm. Sika Obeje. So we'll be a solicitor. Emma company beer. Sika Obeje to 2 years. It's not anything. And the one was it last 2 years or so. It came out. One kasa. Say Attorney General's office no. One market piano and yet. It be a send no my year dear. And I can't tell. Send no my year.
They're not taking not less than 3,000. And we are comparing them based on the civil service.
And I'm saying until recently.
Yeah.
Until recently.
I think a year or two down.
A year or two. So yeah, I'm vindicated.
Huh?
So I'm vindicated.
Relatively.
So I'm vindicated. And I'm saying so I'm vindicated.
Service. I mean, the
and I'm saying so I am vindicated. Yeah. What you say? Enti the man na ho mono. And yifo no Attorney General's office no lawyers na ho mono. One mono aban no ne SSS. Any incompetence, any sense of corruption, and a women, they have been brought to bear on these people. It's more me pushing the image of the workers over there as seasoned lawyers into Gata.
All restricting to NDC regime and now from 1992.
Especially in America, a baby bar or working with Attorney General, isn't it? Yeah. When was the last time the image of Attorney General's office? Anyone go say, was he under Akufo-Addo? Ha! Akufo-Addo as Attorney General. Uta kwedo no in America. Was the papa who swam kuma? And I said, why? What? Anna Jogati. Ah, Metuamu Sanma, sorry. One with the dignity, one with the respect.
But they abrogated the agreement. Oh, and that's sudden.
And I make us say, how come? No. Only a no crab by the Michelle down, me no to pass. Medical do na bad most of the best. Look, one thing about communication is say, communication, oh yeah, and maybe you are defending. You are striking, you are playing the role of a midfielder. It will declare be bad. Then the party be no idea fan chain. Then I'm abrogate here. So I'm abrogate and valid here. Then a judgment debt no. So when I say, I make sure say,
abrogate here, not S.
Are you done?
Yes.
The Americans say justice support. They cried the 1993 contract. You know more can once more. And you know you so okay you know. But the Americans say let's even assume say they abrogate here. You abrogate here no. And what they call here and I said you differ. Then you see him. You as a lawyer, bring your law to bear on this argument. Yan abrogate here because we are careless. No, the emphasis. But at this hour, yan abrogate here and the coin. Sani ye differ. And yan then abrogate here. Yes, I want to contract. They make out you say. And they don't bring it on says family do.
No, I will react to them.
Oh yes, I was already. I was already.
One I am a person you consider as a justice appeal. At the assembly to just say, Emredu said the PPP for the canon. Say you bet Attorney General from the Ministry of Justice. I remember budget mu thoughts on does the MPP think same any NDC? Remember I budget mu thoughts on for just 2-3 minutes. Now you be telephone lines no. I'm on microphone so Eddie on Wadrin Chiraba. When Eddie one Chiraba or if you see the NDC administration has failed Mother Ghana and its people. Ghana is now a banana state. God have mercy on Ghana. Ever or the buyer. We say the NDC has nothing good to offer. Ghana, oh, NDC, why? Opoku, Edifi Sunyai, Ena or the buyer. We should allow our children. Should we allow our children to smoke weed? What about their children? Referring to Same.
Well, no, I said if you don't know,
that's too much. NDC wants things that will benefit only them. What a greedy party! Shame unto you, we say Ziggy or the Obogu Asante Achim or the buy. Also, NDC has nothing good to offer Ghanaians. Offer the people of Ghana. Come and witness the Biasu Road. The Bisu Road. I say, enye kra na eyenim guasie enaba. We Asante or the fish the Bisu and I buy. We all know propaganda is not good, but why certain political parties has propaganda secretaries? Oh, NDC, the Lord is watching you. Buahi, and the Buahi, and Chrebaby or Diffie Ebai. We say, Upper West region here, the Capri Cajo is too much, especially Sisala West. Capri Cajo.
As such as a Dumso is too much. I made him 15 times as an adiacha.
We're a new term, Capri Cajo.
It's like Capri Cajo.
Okay. Some 4 months ago we were paying 31 CDs, but now it's 132, and the service was better than now. Mahama, way is pricey, or if you are going about Kanyana, you don't do no. My man, my phone just said, over to me at the Wadrin Chile, our telephone number 05065655750. 05065655750. We share where you do so. We will see a better episode. We should bet me afre na adwenchira ye de abani nyina nsam ayabobo ho no wonso wet me at the adwenchira aba lawyer mama 2 minutes bi na fa hwe one PPP energy sisapaw adwen say emre do say attorney general and minister of justice ne chem said the beya obi state prosecutor no say to me edi obi ya bone bi ne edi ne kwa so ya abamu so mfi abamu wo yetimi enya pintin enya kukudro edi na kogina semni bia atwena so senere uno mo yadwe
medase o hwe your constitution o hwe article 88
ansana because Mr. Michael F bibiani ena odeba Michael o tebe nka be ma achimo aka baba Kanewu so
me je so ja
chawadu
na anaba mu program na say me slam ade kakra
chere
na there we are say fine gentleman and this lawyer no fine gentleman party routine in catch mo or you be onim de but there we are say odi no ma ko don to aso yama aso kakra ba
na
Michael abaya on chino fi and this one na on fa me lawyer you so na I say no o de do ga na or justify sa we in term no say me na income. So income kwa me but yen ko legalize a cocaine from somewhere. I know more 20 profitable than cocaine no more. You know, do a dia say go how me fa the correct to the other.
Michael, nyame shira ya dase so wa kire wa. But I say who say enipa and a John e ya manyokuo enti say we are fine gentleman na onim di na the submissions bibia e come and kire say oni hu kwan say o kire ba bia odi ne fufu be ba ebinua
mini abidase me chia me bra na wakasa sia no so na mum ye fan to record say enye me na meka na mum na call boss ewura akwesi sapon o ye Ghana ni e na watena ho ahwe
e na o hye so
nasem ne say amai a ewo wiase ewo inoma bia omudi asameba yi no e fi say ade bia obo azeda ma o e wo kro no say ya wo koko ye wo kontomre ye wo cannabis no pacho so wutemi a enye the same as cocaine dey a cut through processes through production but cannabis no is just like a normal natural plant so na someone can say just the same way be export pineapple the same way be export cocoa no say Ghana was ade wa ha na say let me export
akọ na mama nko techima na me na bafu enkasa na otime nka me ma wache mo akọ ababa TV so
don't go there.
Nana bafu okay nana chawadu tew
yo agenda kan bata me chireze program mo yana NDC ne kasa na si PPP su kasa na ye kasa na me bede me dida o te program no first of all mo ye ni twi na ta mo ye no
ye ni twi
ano mo ye ni twi
ni pa cho ai
wo wona mo tana drop se twi no o se Ghana ha no
ya kasa ne de bofo na dikan ba nipa ya ka sama che o mo so ya twifo do no so na nko school ndi za ko ya na ya de bofo sa andi tin no to a wodi ne bebrente so ne me jaro na ma men ka bi ka kan tro ma men ka bi ka kan tro na mi che president mama na ka da ya mo pa Ghana fo bu ya mo
Ade.
Sasa nka obi ko ka chia na wi na dia. Un ko ko china parliament. E ko ka chia. Sasa ndu ke yire di. Di Ghana boni ya Ghana da president mama no. Ke yire di. Sasa obi ko ka chia am wa yire. Ura ko china mpen ma. Wa dia wa cha bo so ba ya wi nya no. O be kan ma sam ya chia. Ona require content. O ya jako. Anything I just for cancer, woman of our survivor president.
Mate, Nana Bafu Techiba, ya das, Nana, your boy at home, what didn't be I said, your bay country na Yambra said you wouldn't know, but your das is 700 about so.
Na me ka say na ko boss no ni tetia ne say o say yan dwendwen ho o man no ni papa mu ye say de say ye be ko say Ghana ye benye ska na ye be boa mpontodwuma a e man say be ko bobu sen bebre a na ye wonoma bebre a ye betumi e de akwa mo no ni ama bre sika yan dwen ho sa na oka onka say ye nkwanko no wi Ghana fo muti esrem a o say betumi adua na ya ton ama mo no nefo na ye sika abebe mpontodwuma ye discuss sa de mo no but back to ye justice appeal na small cano PP4 so e cano I think enye new
me pesa me ba wo be call no so direct
na me koso
me obi enso efia lembele na se yamfa no a na ya anya fetu baba baya o kasa fia lembele o tebe nka mo wache
me no ma se ni tia NDC no o stage on de vie ko ye ni to ko pa no de ka se bolo yi no eboa any to meet school die ye you be no see how do the government move on. So we are tax society. Only your money about 70% co-wage pay. So how is the government going to manage that 80% to put schools new rules in your class? Meeting the economic status of this country. These are favorable times. You all agree that you're in difficult time. Then you're bad and you're good because you share the whole around the group. They are all facing the same practice. How do you spread down and plan? Yen planning, you won't just started study by whom. If you know Queen, there see a car President Mahama say, not buying Queen. A Queen. Who says Queen? Oh, sorry, no to me at the DBA. Why do you say Queen? What are you to me? Then you say Queen. This thing will come. But we know trust within ourselves. There's a time we never sacrifice for this beloved country. Yet, no Queen, or better Ghana Queen, they are not ready to sacrifice for this country. Then I say, you're not patriotic enough to serve this country. Meaning, because let me tell you, they can't see your sassy enough to be queen. I want to so Muhammad situation be uncle. We are more this year, my own to be queen. Only I mean, yes, my million.
By that's also in your mentor, Attorney General separation.
Article 88. I think the Consultative Assembly, PNDC are so that time a draft yeah, and bet you my call KBS Santanum Rasafma for Muyanamuka. It was a broad consultation. Omono sa portion the and now here Article 88 in contraction say the Attorney General will represent the states in any litigation or in any legal matter, and as well as sue and to be sued. I think the wisdom of the Freemasons and as Omoamudi Sajumanu fee say Obia Oba be Minister of Justice no. Ono one e ba ne say asem bi ba na oman e kwananim akoko agi oman no and say obi di oman no court na okwa akotwetwe gi oman na ono ani pakro na because oil Minister of Justice no obeko cabinet meeting. Nti so a fair understanding say otinyoma na se ehu nia proceedings e ko ehu nia bibia e kwa okwa obenya a very informed decision for the cabinet of the day ombehiem me feel say framers of the constitution no wisdom no but as society develops no abakoba ne say na people can
ask society develops
about debate we want to see how it's feasible
na men kokono na men obey so enkokasa obey otimen ka me mo achi
me do so
obey mo extra one bram
yo ayi na amafo osore amse aban sika enya na ba 70% eko ayi wage bill ba pro sa problem enye ne start here because we become company ko for kwa emiki sa point no
Tinye na sadness point but never to man for airplanes no any put to man. Abano bani she bi ya enkoyi na amasa o man ever could do agree. What one out to say over a president back who took a transfer for 120 million. And give so much allowances. Every 2 ministers are kept him. Let's come to Monsieur Boma. And I'm not a man could do the it's a 70% edition cap. Edition work. And I hear the amount of money. I don't know something I am one say. Now can't be
Obi enu 70 BM 54
57
BM said the finance minister Abeka no say 57% and the 70 BM.
Okay, you Mr. But you know, and here say o man so say nya man man ko ni dia. Aya aso Beka o mo fo no nya tene no mo ti sani pa ko no. But we ka say do me no, ti say me make chep sani 6 million na bi nya age. Nana o man pen no go so anyi 120 million na me say me go man na say. When I ask about ma say be o man yet, when I so you minister. Me me che bi no me try mo man ko ni try na so be o man no. E be ko animu, me da ma say.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
That me run it up no. Nti me feel say omo share e de bebo as no me feel say
society is
develop no na be debate assembly na be debate na be public concern na e to adwene e hu ne ekoso na me nu cannot say akoma ne say politicians regardless of which political party is in power no to me go through influence staff of the police say no me hear research on that but all goes to testify say got to testify say nipa no dosun na nyoma no so get complicated as a nation no yen discuss yen hunu but based on the judgment debt me nua ya kan no wo hwa judgment debt as saddle on my way as ya be business no it was the issue of abrogation of contract and now late former president Mills can say let's look at as a country says judgment debt na coffee free here let's look at the source obi anjine no bia beso betie no but it be no the foundation is important e coffee na buy and abrogation of contractor you know MPP for buyer no make twetwe mu na judgment debt huge na e be settle here here ye buyer ye twetwe size kawe well we should be able to sometimes put the facts as they are contract they brevet for example back on Asemi this Balkan matter it was signed in 2007 and they went to court in 2009 and Attorney General and that department have been able to fight that seminar until 2014 a reasonable way about and yet judgment debt and quantum merit say me yet mama kaka ma ye no if you look at what the damages Balkan was looking for that would have come under judgment debt. Attorney General of the time today ending in court for no when for example as a city of Ghana with duty to defend this country esankuma miami lecturer okaho na Balkan ediyako but how patriotic are you? So you join people to come and take monies from us. Is that how do you see that one as well? Then you say that in the name of legal profession, yes sir.
Kofi Nimbo ufrefi asunafo abraha for mantemu otemenka mo ahwe. Kofi
Arabemetia abusiafo nyina.
Abusiafo ajoso.
Ma sam la kan be MTN DP ne kana asem no woka bibifa bi sam ho te akoti party kwa bi tu ja se Rollins ni pe bi no mu diwi egoja. Na me kana se be akoti party ko ya so na ta be kan se na ne kufu abi ni pe dia ofiko ke pa o so no anu kuka. Wo dimi pie enje no so wajitu mana.
Wankasa. Wankasa.
Na ba pe change voice or no shibi.
Yaw. Yanyi Attorney General Efi Ministry of Justice. Justice Apawaka. PPP for aka. MPP mu hunsa.
Me de me yesomafo. Ade wo bi na wie bi. Aboa no so na no so di ntwa su. It is a metra ka MPP position here no. Now I'm not respecting. Inti ho no de me can say. Se bre no so ni empani for don beka beka. Na emo modem bre na mama de me beka bi. Papa ya bo ni di uka na emesere ne kura so tie ya mini no pa ko ni mu. O hyeche obi a. Mini no pa.
Woni ne.
O mini no. Wo hye papa. Na yamra ayi no tie. Marijuana asemi ya mini e wo kan ya wo justify. Se o mama ya wunu send this for sikari bibia. Edi se benya sika nko ade ani pa kura yemku no. Ne be try justify se wi no yankoton. Na de mo nwa na menuan
ya obekọ so na mom atebubu de howa ntima menko ho na men fra agema so nchira na gintia agema hotem nka mo ache mo akwa ba
ya do fa
agema nchira wadure tew Why ni amre no?
E ba cha ofa ma den chire kakra me wo de ma jumadi ne se. Ofa ba to. Chiri koko edi no ma.
Dabi
koko edi no ma.
Dabi.
Yenti America sa ne se ofa. Wi, ya se ya ade a enye. Obi a chire na dwen se. E se dama emu ye wa amangu ye wa abrobe wa ade bebre a importo enya mfaso. Wi e ya ade a ye che e wo ho. Mo de ba se ye deport sa de no ye nya mfaso. Na amafo e wo ho kwan se o munum e yare bodam ana. Na no ba chimi takro. So sana e ka de ene na e so ba bia awobet e robo e kunkum ni ta mo follow yes no. Ene enya na robo no ngugu ye. Oba NDC man na otu on mesramo and the last 2 weeks after 3 weeks ya kan no say yan kan kure na o man ni ntumpo si yan kan kure afa me ka me kire so o man enye ye da so no kodie and the demo o man na ye adwuma ana so o man na tumpo na o ko for propaganda chairman that ejebiti ayidebe e de mo ebe o man mu a ofa obi o hono ma wa ni mo nyampa na no kure de no kure no on fanya adwuma seven previous because in fact o wa je wo nyansa na no kure de ndi wani mu a wo nyansa ne wa je na wo hefa.
Okay yo ajima e da se wa kire wa je na de mepese omo ehwe yan nyina ebenya antiase ne se lawyer tetewayo enye ono e na o ka se yen legalize ade no na export eye opani a oda narcotics control board ano owura akresi sapon ono na ode sa adwen ne baaye enti tete de ono eka ne owura akresi sapon kan enye ono adwen kire enti amanfo nhye ne nso na mu enhwe sa de yaw yankoso
de okay ya me no nya adwen ne se panimfo so bi di kwase ohina temu a yetene kwase ano metie no mase ohina bi kwase a ohina na anti o mekwa na na ma che aso mase so ye kwase a ayi akresi sapon kai meba akresi sapon kai meba akresi sapon kai no one na e defend say ade ne export to benya sika ni we na eka ba on the most serious note meba on the most serious note
I want viewers no me person o mo ehwe no enya antiase
and he is defending it akresi sapon an NDC member NDC member
and this but don't find he's re-emphasizing what he said.
What you can so na kuma mu nyina ofua so na yede kwa bonten no se yede kwa bonten akwaji sika dia ne enya market wa se dia ena ne yede ko ana ne yura fie no ana ana ne yura fie no ana it's logic. He did law, I did philosophy. So let us apply it.
So the law is that the law is that within the country it is prohibited. It's for export. Within the country is prohibited. That's the law. What is law? You make law to regulate what you
me last caller.
Within the country is
prohibited. Yes, that's law.
You
make law to regulate society. It is for exportation.
Godwin. Dunkwa ofin utime ka be mo acho
dunkwa na ofin Gordon kakra mpesa me kan say 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 20 okoso say me hu say wo ye penyi kura na say wajin sha o ti sa kwala ti wo hu sisi ansem utie ma monitor mo pa ansem a NDC ni kan o ye wo manum ni pa but ama ma dua ye sen kwala bi Adentina make us justice of a year worker judgment debt money.
Justice
also the judgment debt now, commissioner warrior was started free. Kwame Nkrumah, if you miss who said, or Horona MPP Wana. So if you never do a war, almost kind of credit, no fun of credit, man, no say a chair said, well, by fire and Sambia, on the same with the boo, amount for a propaganda.
Okay.
Propaganda and 8 more. And then the son, John Fano Crane, my wife.
Yo, Godwin. Yeah, that's Godwin. If you don't call on a and at the back. Godwin, what now by me last caller? Yow, young minister.
It is the American say. Young Cotton Abonting, the fear the Yay. Now, when we say a day corner bag and I dig Gumuno, a bit of a work form. Only one. A few near Emma, or the same, the argument and you're consistent in the same. Edu mama yarigaso so no anakoka mi was a minister was no anakoka wo bi ono narcotic control board odano ne time the security form ya dia so mo nsa omdi cocaine kom ya chi wo mo na wono be kasa asem we say ya ne office ya chi nipa 15 now be catch say one na aka me was the who can clearly no you are justified as security say na their prostitution so me employment you legalize it so armed robbery so bo bi mani nyeska you should legalize that one but on the most seriously the worker judgment that no I'm sorry with all respect me only the worker onim the worker series of judgment that about 90% of them na here can what how did we abrogate it see abrogate it na here lawful me ya ka omuko ke ba wodi wo mu existence and nam said one more abrogate mu contract am de maye na enye na mu fa kwan bi so brem ka ma cheche mu ya ka mbesu akwan dis fa so no na esi we de ye ntrase de na esi form ani ade na ba wura mu no na aguma nu ase enti de wo ka the basis the premise ni say ye twa mu na se kwan na ka ye wrong a enka ye ka ho hwe but nam se twa mu no na yi ni tiro at the end of it on akwa afetien NDC for they are tending to they tend to rationalize. Oh, and a borrowing and your body. Obian Casanyo, Yakanyas and Yakano. Name Momono to whom Matt is given, Matt is expected. Opa Bosia Pian Commandia Paya Senate. Miniatia, unjustify one product, one or the same project. And a single policy. You bet my catches even 5 years, you 27 years in flu. Or just I will say no. Oh, but to be checked. I don't hear Casas, oh, but near Rusia. Okay, Lamentations 5:7. I was na my boni. No mo koye na yeso homo muye. Busia is different from grant. E de nya ebetua. Na mom so what me invest. Am yet me nya bi say we dey even see any okra na e bet me a generate revenue. Am nkra na be dey. We don't have any problem. Na say wo ko busia. E de akwa ejida sada. Na mo ko gu ni pen mas ya wie sika na die. Atwa wo yo municipal. Ya ntiase. Again, borrowing asma yaka papa asma beka say obi adidi ni ade no. Yes, didi e be didi. Na no ma didi sika na me to na me die. E mo bag na me to 300,000. 30 Ghana just 2,008 and 1.5. And it me didi ana. And na pure water na me to 5 pesos. And na ko do 15 pesos. And it me no so ana. Ya kasa o mind be here and say we need maverick or unorthodox thinkers. Any from here independent thinkers. Never apply what is a critical thinking. And say you blind by our political parties. Yet me John say you back no even the heaven force. Ya nya this idea. Yen na da chinchirima no ombebu yemfo.
Lamentations on magic quotation.
Lamentations 5:7.
5:7 also there.
Na nan ma ye boni na omukọ ye ne so homomu ye. Eda honom wasinsu ayenom yetua ho ka. Yadena nanafo ewe ye ne ayekrom. Enne dia awrahuru so duru agoglusia. Ubeduru on Ghana ni wo yankrani wo yangrani wo asantini wo achimni. No ano no abayefo ayire no. Na samramani na tomaguni anu oton. Ni eja no namu. Yadena ko nanafo. This are the lot.
Divine.
With the
last comment.
Domako, quotation if I'm a fan come as a
Lamentations 5:7. Nanama ye boni. No
Ghana fire boni. The reason why
yes, the extension.
By extension, Kasania, you won't create a CA, you complain. Miss Kobe, you so be say, Otaba, ma a president Donam, or say, if you grab 1 or 2 years, and I'm gonna go soon by sea. Say a person young sooner young company the beer. We the Ghanaians, young Ghanaians, we should blame ourselves. Because when in 2012 we told them, we gave them the option to vote competence over mediocrity.
And we offered the best option.
And then PPP, as someone a kai PPP, as someone a kai. I didn't know my opportunity. When we told them they should vote for development over stagnation, they opted for what they are experiencing now. So clearly, no, in 2016, an opportunity will present itself when they get the opportunity somewhere to aba. And konkoya akoshisem and in tra amemo we kachre. It be now it's when you toothache. No ka chana rice on the scene ya. No you be. It be
attacking personality.
No, why? Unim.
Let it to
NDC for I hear me pan patrol me the man who be in the mechanism. NDC for be catch the Ghana for say what's our loans and send your my place of a bubbles 10 million almost certain aside for youth enterprise support. Yes. Say oh your youth na say oh idea be plan business plan be a brand new support. The last time I spoke to the unemployed graduate association of Ghana, any friend say National Youth Authority no, not even a single person has benefited. Sikano say we're here. So China Beba, the president and Kasa I can say normal release this year fine. To see I'm no
at the state of nation address.
No.
The policy statement. Okay.
This money is really amunye jumaye. It's you tonight this car 10 million let's was said be poor jumaye no. And now you tonight ka say omo fa proposals mbra no. Who expect kaya you ni so onko na computer chi. No we are be chiro say I want to make a proposal for this. No, next asama how can who tum futra Ghana for any. It in mesre say omo ka esika na omo se bobosi abo na omo be bono. So mujia omufanya de papa enu na Ghana for ye pe ni asu you
driving obakwana kokra na 10 years on the man
NYP massa NYP
China hu ne edis kana ye na wona de die
5 years ye hu he 5 years
yen twen ko si da
massa natna ka cheo say natna ka cheo say adenta ebi koso
Udim says how youth road maintenance also my employee in a youth more than 10,000 youth na employ mundu 200 impo obukwa supervision road be no monitor show only no ye
all the camera
all the cameras no that's what you call responsibility no ade ayom ne say omo ayedi juma na show munsa youth for na say so call youth na mom youth no any the camera show munsa say o Philip Portola now the camera na try dey send here say o Philip Porto we be serious we call something ultimate responsibility anything e to about otherwise it any leadership
then you don't account or you don't chastise the person or heckle the person midway. Wait for the full length, then you can have the.
No, 5 years. You said you will be that. What are you talking about? You will be that no pay biashe. Na Ghana for who be that kebe giant this for some munya. But you think on track record.
Instantly, everything will change.
I will give him the opportunity.
Try it. We are human beings.
Yeah, tete wa yo person that they say. Mommy and try and cross 2016.
Na we say you will be that no. You will be that no pay biashe.
Na you 5 years if you
need the obaye
24 years.
Okay. We be 8 years then now. Go by that sign.
8 years no your economy me no mienu. Me your education me no mienu. Na me kai 8 years against your 27 years.
Next week.
Next week say no ko about economy.
But say the ka no. Bibia wo
governance
e wo awieye gross na dey senkrase for djuma no ebesi ha ne bu abeka me ho ma ye di djuma yi otime benkum so he honorable tete wayo or member of the NDC legal team or mranim focus pa no di ho divine nkroma Progressive People's Party youth coordinator ono na oboabo amabunu ano ema the PPP ena minua ya adomaku bafi member of the MPP communications team dodo na ta friend lawyer me abidi dwumadi ho chia no ye friend me kwasi am akojampa me damase da se ne nyame ya adomo a ye be se hia e o Kanewu so